Oh, hi, you guys. Yeah, no, that's me. I'm just me on that one thing. I shut down my personal page. So, you just asked me that about the Facebook page as I just start talking and no one knows what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, hi, you guys. Yeah, no, Sloan Keith is me. And I'm posting on there, but I'm not putting any people on that page. I should be sleeping. Oh my God, me too. I mean, I really feel like I should be sleeping. I just woke up though. I went to film. I filmed, look at my eyes. Like seriously, they're bloodshot. Anyway, I went to film a video. This light is like right here. It's so weird because it won't work anywhere and it works right there and then it shuts out over there. There's like a haunted switch over there. It blows up the microwave. I was talking to Deanna and it blew up the microwave like 3 times. Anyway, yeah, so I did a video on Bobby Brown and I fell asleep for 5 hours after I did the video. I'm like that. So I really did nothing. If you're emailing me or texting me or whatever and I'm not answering, it's probably because I'm sleeping. That's what I'm saying. It's probably because I'm sleeping. Hi, you guys. Thank you. So basically, I'm just sleeping. That's what I'm doing. No, well, I was exhausted, but I think it was depression. I'm assuming I am depressed or something. I'm not sure. But I hate to sleep. I mean, I love to sleep, but I hate to sleep because I like to get shit done, but I can't get anything done. Yeah, no, Bobby Brown's energy. I passed out. He had a ton of spirits coming around and I might redo it again. It's my prerogative. I sing that every day because people are like, you should. I'm like, it's my prerogative, bitches. He's an Aquarius. Hi, Bobby. Oh, it's just hot water. I drink hot water 2 or 3 times a day to clean out my intestines. I know you don't want to hear that, but it like moves everything. So that's what I do. You were just, I was listening. Yeah, I was listening to Bobby Brown music when I'm hiking. I'm always like, yeah, 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 boom, boom. 80s club baby here. You know, that was me. I know Texas is free. I can't believe it. Yeah, I know. I'm probably sure how to heal horrible headaches. I don't know. That I don't know. Oh, your birthday's tomorrow. Yay. 80s baby here. No, I'm not an 80s baby. Sorry. 80s teenager, whatever. Teenager in the 80s. How old was I? I don't know how old I was. I can't talk about it anymore because Mississippi is free too. Exactly. Yeah, so let's see. You know what? There's this really, I should show you her profile. She's probably going to kill me for showing you this, but she's so darling. I met her in Burbank, I don't know, 2 years ago. Anyway, she is another little, this is so cute. Here is her profile page. And so she is a psychic and a medium as well. And she's a young one. And she's a former stripper and a psychic. And I haven't met one yet. I mean, I met a couple. But anyway, this is her little profile page. And she also is hiking all over Mount Shasta right now. She's darling cute. First name is Sam and last name is Aotaki. So there you go. And she's Sam of the East. If you Google her. Anyway, she does readings and stuff, but she's just a darling, cute kid. I thought I'd mention her because she's out hiking in the snow. Hi there, Robert from Australia. Oh, Robert from Australia. I think I talked to you. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, thank you, Cato. Cato buys my coffee every day. Cato buys my 3 shots of espresso. La, 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 la. You'd think I wouldn't be able to sleep, right? Thunder Bay. Oh my God, I know it's cold up there. Yeah, Sam of the East. Yeah, she's a psychic medium and a little former stripper girl. Same kind of thing, you know, different ages, obviously. She's super young. But I like the way that she reads and everything. So there you go. She's a good little reader and she's cute. You know, that's important. I don't even know. Kelowna. Yeah, Sam of the East, she's really cute. She's out hiking right now in the snow. Kelowna, BC saying hello. Yeah, I literally fell asleep after Bobby Brown. Where is, oh, for headaches? Yeah, my piercings are just, I filled in the holes that I had when I was like 18. Jason told me to get the Cranbrook. Yeah. Jason told me to get the piercing jewelry. And then this one right here is an anxiety point. So is this one. The food stuff's over here. I really need that because I'm going to be like a gordito in it soon. I can't stop eating, but I've like hot toddies works for migraines. Well, crack works for migraines. I mean, come on. Oh, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. I'm laughing. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everybody. I'm laughing. I'm like, I have to stop. I have to stop. I wake up, I eat. I slept for the 5 hours. I woke up, I know. Jackie's darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have to stop eating all day. Like, it's just not going to be good. It just doesn't look right on your skin when you eat like that. I'm just saying, ladies. What about dry needling? Yeah, acupuncture. There you go. That's what I'm saying. Naked Lenny nap. Yeah, well, I far exceeded that and I went off. And I know Jackie's fat. Thank you so much, Jackie. I talked to Jackie yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Yeah, so I talked to Jackie yesterday and that was great. Yeah, my book is being typed out right now by Paul. Paul got it. It took like 2 weeks for him to get all my stuff. I messengered it to him because I only had it in pre-typed out type from before. This is Estelle's eyeshadow. This is from Jafra. I found it and I was like, oh my God, that's where it went. And I put it on. So this is Estelle's tea tree oil. Perfect. Yeah, I would say probably meditation too. You just saved me from eating. Oh my God, lucky you. I ate before I came on because I'll eat after I get off. And then I'm like, oh, let's get a whole cake and eat that. Only the icing though for sugar. That's what I do. It's terrible. It's a terrible illness, a terrible disease. It's a terrible disease. Terrible disease. So yeah, I have to go to bed. Then you must go to bed and you can listen tomorrow. It's Estelle's. This is, oh my God, I forget what it's called, but it's Estelle's makeup. Estelle has sent me the most beautiful makeup. Anyway, I really love it. It might be wearing off because of course I napped all afternoon. People were texting me, does it make you eat? Yeah, well, you know why menopause makes women eat? And chocolate is very good. Eating hard-boiled eggs. I'm boiling some hard-boiled eggs after. Exactly. Can we blame it? Well, you can blame it on menopause, but this is my liner. This is the liner. It's like, it was $1 in the dollar store and it's called 4K beige, like 4K beige. And now it's Jantan blue and it's like, I never say that right, but it's $5 now. And I actually like it because, yeah, I like, let's see, hard-boiled eggs can be overcooked. They sure can. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tara. I know how you feel, the gaining weight. I lost weight after Keith died. Now I'm just back to my normal overweight before Keithy passed, but maybe 6 more pounds. I don't really go up more or less more than 6 pounds, but it really shows on me. There you go. So there you go. I'm trying not to eat yeah, I don't put that in the house. What age does menopause usually start? You know what? I have no idea, but they say it starts in your late 30s. And for me, here's what I realized. Sloan, I don't give a false compliment. Oh, thank you. I don't give false compliments. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take false compliments at this part. When people say, oh, you're this, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll whoever. I don't care. You know what I got in 2020 fat. Yeah, menopause starts. It does start differently. But, I'll tell you what I learned about women in their 50s. Usually, I can say this, men, because like, look at John. John started late 38 is when they told me menopause is the devil's work. Yeah, menopause is something all right, isn't it? 46 it might be. Well, you're probably, what is it, perimenopause? I forget what the one is before, but with me, I think I had like, I had thyroid issues because I got really fat. I was like 160 at one point in my 30s, big fat fucking ass. big fat ass, like big time, big fat fucking ass. And just, I hated it. I wanted to stab myself. I was just like, oh, I hate it because it was terrible. Like I can't even, I rubbed through all my pants because, you know, when you're running and it's like, oh God, anyway, it was terrible. So I had a problem in my late 30s, late in life lesbians. Okay. I don't know what that, you mean through menopause? Because I don't think I want to be a lesbian right now, but I mean, if you say so, I mean, come back and tell me what that means. I don't know what it means. So here's what I learned with women. Women, and this is my mistake that I made. I know, ice cream. Fuck, I get diet ice cream. Don't tell anybody. And then I sometimes go to Ralph's. Yeah. And I get a little vanilla cake, and then I cut off half the icing and I mix it in with the ice cream. And then I get an eggplant. I'm kidding. I apparently have no self-control, but she said be late in life lesbian because of menopause. Oh, she became a late, thank you. I'm like, why are you calling me a lesbian? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm not. Gummy bears are my favorite. I like those little fruit snacks too. Yeah, I don't take vibrators and ice cream. That's pretty much my life. I hope my children aren't watching this. Oh, yeah. I only have one left. But anyway, I hope he isn't. Thank you, guys. Jennifer and Jackie, both of you, thank you so much. I just saw it pop up. She goes, I had a relationship with a woman late in life. I can't think of anything worse right now. 2 women in menopause. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. Can you imagine that? I guess it could be worse. 2 women getting PMS. We were just talking about PMDD the other night. That's why I started laughing. Somebody posted that. I read it. I know. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Look what I have here. Cold water, hot water for whatever I am. Yeah. Okay. We synced up immediately. What does it mean? I have a loaded first house. It means you have a lot of planets in the first house. That's what it is. Funny. I'm super skinny now. Easy peasy. No PMS. Oh my God. I'm a jealous. Yeah. I guess, you know, with PMS, like you eat, right? Hot flashes burn off toxins. Do they? Shit. And I've been stopping mine. Tomorrow is my, I start my period at 11. I had like, wait, I don't know, 40 something years of bleeding like a psychopath. I mean, seriously, I don't know. I don't think we're supposed to live like that long. We were talking about PMDD over at Kenna's little birthday party, the second little party, where I went down to see Kenna and wished her happy 27th, my sweet little Kenna. And Rascal Pants and Baby Jack. Baby Jack had to go to the vet again because Baby Jack was wheezing. So we thought he ate something, little Baby Jack. And we thought he ate something because he was trying to cough it up. But he didn't eat something. He's got like an allergy or some kind of thing. And yeah. So anyway, they gave him shots at the vet. And, you know, I know, little Baby Jack. And he also got neutered. Little Baby Jack got neutered. So he's not like, I feel bad that we neuter our pets. You know what? I had this terrible thought because I fixed Tulip too. But I had this thought, like, what if we're making a whole bunch of superior cookie dough? I fucking love cookie dough. I have to stay away from cookie dough. Jessica. No cookie dough. No, I know, poor Baby Jack. But you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about like little Baby Jack, and he was all like horny little guy dog, right? Like a horny little guy man, right? Not little guy man, but you know, an adult man. And then I'm thinking, what if we're neutering and spaying a bunch of superior human beings that are pets, that are healers? We're making them eunuchs because now Baby Jack doesn't have that little spring in his step right now, but maybe because, you know, he had the allergies. I don't know. So yeah. To Baby Jack. I know, little Baby Jack. Did you listen to a cat? Yes, I've heard a cat in heat. Yes, Paige was coming. I know, but Paigey changed her plans because her sister is moving. So my Paigey, my pagey changed her plans, but she will be back. She promised me she'll come back. She said she was tired. Little Paige works a lot of jobs and stuff. So my little Paige, she works very, very hard in her little life, little Paige. And I love her. I love her so much. Yeah, so she said she would come back. In fact, let's look at little Paige Arella's text. She's so cute. She texts me early in the morning. I love Paige. I love my Paige. Okay, let's see. Yeah, she's got to reschedule because she's helping her sister unpack everything. And she's too tired to get ready to come on the show because, you know, she's going to be helping Stacy unpack. But here's the good thing. Little Paige Arella, his sister, is moving close to me. So little Paigey can come visit me. So I'll have my little Paige to visit when she feels like it. I don't want to push the babies to come too much when they don't want to come and visit. But anyway. Yeah, so wait, somebody had crotch 19. I just missed it. I just missed it. What did Jackie say up here? Little Jackie. Oh, Jackie sent me kisses. And Jennifer said, oh, you did? You caught me early. I am early. I'm here. I don't know why I'm here right now, except that I had to wake up and do something. I could hardly, yeah, don't pressure. I don't want to pressure my little Paige. You know, but I love my Paige so much. You know, Paigey automatically, she filmed a show with me at the house when she was just a little baby. Not a baby. She was a teenager. But I dragged her in as a guest on a show. She was at home. I'm like, Paige, we're going to do a show. No, she's not 15. Paigey is going to be next month on April 8th. Paigey going to be 24. My little Paige is going to be 24. And she met my Keithy when she was 12. And she said that she saw him at school and she knew that he was for her. I love my little Paige. She just took control of Keith. It's so cute. Yeah, so cute. And that was so great. Yeah, I got the painting. I haven't put my painting up yet because I can't find my freaking fucking nails. And of course, while I'm sleeping 5 hours a day, as I should. Yeah, exactly. As I should be sleeping 5 hours. So I haven't put it up. I have to like get in the swing. What was I doing yesterday? Oh yeah, I made an adventure, y'all. This is why I can't do anything. Oh, your daughter is 15. Happy birthday or happy hello to your daughter. Yesterday I had to take the huge comforters to the laundromat. That was an adventure. That was an adventure in insanity. Okay. I got so exhausted I couldn't do anything. Wait, who's missing Sloan? Who? Wait, Kato tried to... Oh, Kato did. Yeah, well, baby Jack ain't liking that his little wee-wee got cut. He cut the stitches out. He took his stitches out. Baby Jack took his cone off and took his stitches out, you know? Oh, exactly. Oh, Vera's niece is missing. I'm sorry. I'm so missing what's going on here. My husband told me to tell you. Oh, like that. I just went, oh, whatever. I know, poor baby Jack. He took his stitches out, and then he got allergies, and then we were... Can I take him to the vet? And then, yeah, she had to wait. Ninja cone. Uh-huh. No, I didn't see the Amber alert. Alamber. I'm like out of my mind. Yes, they are crazy. Please talk about Sagittarius. My son was born 2 days ago, and he's a Pisces. Wait, talk about that. Oh, your son was born 2 days ago. How nice. You don't need to know anything about your son right now. He's a baby. Worry about them when they're a teenager. Tell putting tampon machines in men. I've thrown tampons at men. Yeah, that's right. That's the bitch I was as a teenager. They start whining, I fucking throw a tampon at their head. Here, shut up. Boom. Yeah, really. I mean, because I can't. I just can't. I mean, shut up, you whiny ass bitch people. I mean, no, I can't. I know, right? I don't know. I don't know what it is. They always whine and it's like, dude, do you get your period? Dude, do you like have to like cook and clean and earn money? Oh no, you're just whining. Shut up. Give birth and then come back to me. I know. I'm a man. I actually am a man. Whatever. But I do, you know, I used to say that when they'd start crying, like the best thing is when they cry about not getting enough attention. It's like, oh, poor baby bitch. Here, eat the tampon. I was really aggressive. I don't know why. Not sure. But yeah, exactly. I know I needed the sleep. I was so aggressive. No, my first husband, I go toe to toe with him, fucking smack him in the face the same way. It wasn't a good marriage. It was very toxic. I'm talking about the first husband, not John. The first one that I married for 4 months, and I almost killed that one, and he almost killed me, whatever. Yeah. I realized in Vegas, and we got arrested on our wedding day. Who gets arrested on their wedding day? Yeah. Me. I did. I got hauled into security, and it wasn't even me. It was another blonde woman that he was with on my wedding day where they had it on cameras. They were pulling scams, something to do with selling cocaine in the casino. Whatever. I know. No, they need tampons. They need to shove them up their whatever. I'm telling you. I know it's terrible. You know what it is? It's when you're like, let's see, Tasha Bell troll, wherever Tasha Bell, is that like Taco Bell troll? I know they don't have enough room to shut them up. Wait, you can't tell what indicates homosexuality in a chart. That's like saying, are you a man or a woman? How do you tell if they're gay? I mean, you can tell when someone's gay, yes, but you can't tell in a chart. There are certain things, but maybe the person chooses not to use those things, right? Okay, I don't know who's talking. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out with Vera what's going on here, but I can't read it fast enough. I can't even slow this shit down because I'm too ADD. Anyway, you can't, that's right. You can't really tell. You can see in a chart propensity, but I'm going to tell you, I hope my friend's not listening as I say this. I have a friend. Yes, I do. I have one friend. Anyway, this one friend is a man. And we're the same age, and I'm not even going to say how I know him, because if I give that away, they'll all know who he is. But anyway, if I looked at his chart, I would say he has a propensity to be gay, like looking at his chart. But yet, he's a guy, and he considers himself straight. But the people he dates are like really strange-looking men, women, who are like, into beating men and that kind of thing. So I look at the chart, but he would tell you he's straight because the girl he dates looks like a woman, kind of. She actually looks like an alien, but that's the whole other thing. And so it's kind of weird. Yeah, I know a straight hairdresser. I know a straight guy hairdresser, right? So yeah, let's see. I know. I wish at this point she was rebellious kid. Okay, wait, I can't even see who's missing here. Well, here's what I do know for missing kids. And this is something, I mean, when I ran away, my mother stalked me. So she stalked me, but you can report a missing kid before 24 hours. Don't let them tell you can't. You really can. That's some kind of bullshit. Okay, my professional opinion, please. Doctorate, PhD is significant. And have her computer history swept. Absolutely, and report it to the police. You don't have to wait 24 hours. She's missing in Mexico. Oh no. Okay, if she's missing in Mexico. Okay, if she's missing in Mexico, I don't know what to say because you got to get somebody to go to Mexico, and it's not going to be a white woman with blonde hair. I'm just saying, because Mexico's pretty corrupt. Like it is pretty corrupt. And I don't know if they extradite, and the trafficking comes right through Arizona. So they have the tunnels under Arizona, over here. I'm pointing over there like it's down the street. Well, it's actually 6 hours away, but they have the tunnels that go under the border. So it's so easy. And did you guys hear? Oh my God. Jackie, where's Jackie? Jackie, you and I were talking about this yesterday. El Chapo. Keith used to love saying El Chapo. He thought El Chapo was crazy. Just crazy hilarious. El Chapo's wife. Okay, so the biggest Mexican drug lord in the history of yes, in the history of all drugs coming into the States, El Chapo's wife decides she's going to like pack it with a bunch of drugs and come into the US. What the hell? You remember, Jackie, we were talking about it? What kind of you just reminded me of that when Vera's niece went missing in Mexico. I'm like, whatever. I mean, El Chapo, though, it's interesting because El Chapo, right? She was set up by his sons. Well, here's the thing. I'm just saying, okay? Anthony from Toronto opening soon free. Okay, Curious George. Curious George, are you Anthony from Toronto or is Curious George someone different? Okay, so my ex-husband looks like Homer Simpson. Well, you married him, my love. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why she ever thought she wouldn't be checked. Yeah, there you go. Oh, of course. I don't know why she thought she wouldn't be checked for drugs. Like that does not compute in my head. So El Chapo, that guy's like who? I don't know, right? Toronto, Toronto. Oh, Toronto, Toronto, Yeah, I split from Toronto's socialist paradise that it was. I split. Yeah, she might be. I have no idea why you would be like El Chapo's wife and you would think that was a good idea to ship drugs or whatever she did. Did she carry them, ship them, whatever? It's just weird. Yes, the 60s. Yes, 60s eyeshadow from Estelle. I love the 60s. 60s eyeshadow right here. It's kind of like, well, it's smudged off because, you know, I had to put my face in the pillow from severe depression. I was like that. I did Bobby Brown's video, like I said. I might redo it because God knows what I said. I'll have to see what I said. But I did Bobby Brown's video and knocked my ass out straight on the pillow, like right after. In fact, my eye's twitching now. So yeah, I was thinking it was 60s eyeshadow and I was trying to, okay, everybody calls it Pepto-Bismol pink and this isn't even the right color. I have to go get the right color because I'm going to put down my shitty pink lipstick again, like the 60s. I don't know how to handle depression. What are some celebs that you have done readings for? Oh, don't out me with that. Like, I can't tell you. We all know Bruce Willis. We know Zach. We know, oh, fucking everybody. Remember the one that took down, what's his name? Oh my God, what was that guy's name? Oh, John Edwards, the political guy. Remember his mistress? Robert, is it Robert Blake? Yes, Robert. I have to tell you a funny Robert Blake story. Robert Blake, my best friend Maria and I, Maria Elena, the flamenco dancer, whose birthday was yesterday, and oh my God, sweet Ron's checking in. Ron is so sweet. I love him. Very, very sweet. He's checking in. He's like, I know, I know you're traumatized, but yeah, that he's sweet. Anyway, my friend Maria, I knew Ron since he started out in Hollywood trying to be a writer, trying to be a producer, all that, and he's really doing well now. So that's good. He used to come to the house and read when the boys were little. I mean, come over to the house all the time when the boys were little. Anyway, here's my point. Maria Elena was my best friend, okay? And her little son, and he's a rapper, so her little son, Miguel, but that's not his rap name. I gotta look his rap name up. Anyway, he posted a picture of his mom on Kenna's birthday. This is Maria. And she's been dead since she was 43. She died at 43 from colon cancer. Anyway, Maria, I have a point. Oh yeah, Maria and I were working together. We had offices together in Burbank. And Robert Blake's girlfriend, wife, baby mama, Bonnie Lee Blakely, came in for a reading, right? She's the good cook. Yeah, Keithy loved her cooking. Loved her cooking so much. Yeah, she was, and a phenomenal flamenco dancer. Like, really, no, Maria was so beautiful, so beautiful. And I miss her every day. Every day. Beautiful daughter, Saya, and son, Miguel. She was a model in Japan when she had Saya, and then she came back here and had Miguel. So she had both. She has an international family, and they're all musical. They're all very sweet. Saya loves rocks and crystals, and she dances with fire and everything, and Miguel went the rap way. So, and they're friends with my kids. I posted pictures of Miguel and Keithy, you know, when they were little kids. Anyway, yeah, here's Miguel's handle. It's Waze One, or Way, yeah, I always think it's Waze Zone. It's Waze One. Anyway, yeah, cute little Miguel. Here's cute little Miguel. Knew him since he was a little baby, but that's him all grown, and he looks just like he did as a baby. He's really cute. Here he is with little Wayne right there. They're masked up. I'm not a fan of the masks, but anyway, there he is. And so Maria would be really proud of him because he's rapping. Her family was in the flamenco part, and so it was extremely interesting to go to her Christmas parties. Anyway, here's what happened. I have a point. the fuck is my point? See, look, my brain is like la 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 like this. Oh yeah, Bonnie Lee Blakely came in, and both Maria and I read her. But with me, she wanted to know if the baby was Christian Brando's. You remember Marlon Brando's? Stella! Remember his kid? Robert Blake, yeah. So anyway, outside of Vitello's, like, hello, he shot her outside of Vitello's. I ate at Vitello's. All the kids and I ate at Vitello's. And in fact, Emily, if Emily's on here, she just had a baby. Jason and Keith's friend, we went for an outing. Here's the thing. We went for an outing to Vitello's on New Year's Eve because they had really good salmon, and it's Italian. I like Italian, and it's really good. And they have these really good pastries because really I'm a sugaraholic. There, I admitted it. So we went there, and John took us on an outing on the subway, and the kids were little, like 12. So Emily would have been like 14. And we sat in the booth that Robert Blake sat in. Of course, you can't help but sit there because, yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, one booth. And then they have the upstairs, and they have the singing in the back. So I like to go to the clubs where they have the singers. Like, in fact, what the hell it is in Los Feliz, now I forgot the name, Columbo's old jazz, you know, singing Italian restaurant, and the singers can't go in. So I like to listen to the singers at the bar. And that's where at the Money Tree in Burbank, when I first moved here, Ella Fitzgerald was singing at the bar, and we were like at the piano, like she was right there and we were singing. So I like that kind of atmosphere. Anyway, Robert Blake's girlfriend, baby mama, Bonnie Lee Blakely, yeah, she came in and she was wearing a brown wig with me, and she was like, whose baby am I having? And she gave me a choice. Yeah, baby mama, that one. She said, is it Robert Blake's? I think it's Christian Brando's. Of course, Christian Brando was closer to her age. Robert Blake is older. Remember him in Our Gang, you know, whatever his name was? And I feel sorry for him because he's one of the first kids to get abused, but he's also a psychotic killer. I shouldn't say that, allegedly. Anyway, Maria read her, and she came in as a blonde. So when she got murdered, right? What's Miguel wandering? One way, whatever his thing is. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how famous Miguel is as a rapper, and I don't even know if you're talking about that. But anyway, that's Maria's kid. Okay, hold on. Somebody's telling me something here about somebody who's a CUNT. I actually got a text. Oh, it's Christy. Hi, Christy. Wait, what is she saying? What is she saying? Who is this Tasha? Oh, someone asked if Miguel's song was that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is Miguel is very famous and gorgeous. Oh, okay. I don't know. I just know. Oh, what was she saying? Yeah, I don't know if Miguel is or isn't with his work. That's terrible. He's just little Miguel. So yeah. But anyway, Maria would be real proud because that's her little boy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's okay. She can say whatever she wants. Call me a cunt and a whore. I don't care. Go for it. Call me a con artist. Who cares? Oh, yeah. Okay. The baby daddy was actually Robert Blake. Here's the thing. When you call somebody a con artist or whatever, let me just say I've been doing this work. You can call me whatever you want. I've been called everything. I've been called fucking everything, usually by family members, I might add. Usually by people I fucking know, not strangers, but you can call me whatever you want. But I started doing readings at 17, and I am a lifelong astrologer. So, you know, I don't know what to say. Yeah, when you study astrology, it's a lifelong thing, and I've only made my living doing this since I was 20. So, you know, I'm not 20 anymore, but yeah, that's what I want to say. But yeah, you can call me. I'm assuming it's one of the bitches that I yelled at this morning. I'm assuming that, but because I had a conversation with somebody, so I'm assuming it's one of her relatives. However, yeah, women should always uplift it. And if you don't like something, get the hell off my channel. Okay, so Robert Blake, I know, right? No, it wasn't Brando's. It actually was Robert Blake's child. He was eating lunch with her, the little rascals. Yeah, he was eating lunch with her at Vitello's. And I guess then he put her in the car, and you're going to love this one. He forgot his gun in the restaurant. He forgot his gun. Okay? That's a secret. I forgot my gun in the restaurant, bitch. And then somebody shot her while he was going inside to get his gun. Okay. So he had two guns is what we're saying there. Anyway, my friend, Marina Anderson, who is the ex-wife of David Carradine from Kill Bill. Okay. I met Marina in her marriage and then out of her marriage. And Marina's a very good friend of mine, actually. She's an amazing friend and she's an amazing PR girl too. And she's an amazing writer, an amazing actress, and she's beautiful, okay? And so anyway, Marina got a date invitation from Robert Blake. And I was like, I don't think we should go out on that date, Marina. She didn't. Anyway, I'm not saying anything she said to me, but she did get that. Yeah, no, he went back in to get his gun. He said he left his gun in the restaurant. Seriously, but I mean, he probably has a permit to carry, right? But I told her maybe we shouldn't go out on that date. We best not go out on that date. But she is super cute, Marina, and I just love her. I haven't seen her since Keithy's funeral. She came out for that, which was really good. And yeah, I know. Well, it's not like he would kill her, but she has that. Yeah, he must have had a gun under the seat. Yes, gun under the seat, but he left it in the restaurant. What the fuck? Sure you did. Ugh. Like, whatever. Anyway, it was Robert Blake's kid, but I think her relatives got it. It was really a weird thing. Yeah, anyway, I think her relatives, the mom's relatives, you can't go shooting your baby mama because you don't like her. I think he's guilty too. Flamenco. Oh, you would love Maria. Her flamenco was amazing. She was amazing. She photographed and choreographed all her stuff on stage. Her dad was a famous guitarist through Europe. Her sister traveled through Europe with her mom. They're an entertainment family, but flamenco. So it was really interesting. I learned a whole other culture from her and so much wonderful stuff. Anyway, her birthday is Kenna's birthday, and I forgot about that. No, Robert Blake, they never proved it, and he kept firing his layer. Maybe he did go. Bobby, did he go to jail for that? Yeah, the blue polish. I don't know if he went to jail, but you know what, you guys? Here's what I was going to say. I'm going back to all things PMS and menopause. I don't have a skincare routine. No, he didn't go to jail, right? Right, exactly. Yes, it's crazy. But we literally, yeah, the jury said, oh my God, then listen to this. So I have another story connected to Robert Blake. Who the fuck has two stories connected to Robert Blake? So anyway, Maria and I got interviewed by the police, what was said in the reading and everything, you know. Yeah, I'm going to talk about PMS there, Michael. That's what I'm going to talk about. But no, so the police interviewed Maria. They interviewed me. She didn't really say anything. She wanted to know, you know, whether, who I thought that, whatever the hell we talked to her about, right? So then I was going, and I have a whole Howie Mandel story connected to Robert Blake. So I'm going to do the show, the one with the $1 million in the suitcase. What is that one? Do you know what I'm talking about? With the models open the suitcase and you win money, something. Anyway, they wanted psychics to go because they wanted psychics to participate in the show, right? So I'm clip-clopping through the Deal or No Deal, yeah. And I know Howie because I've been to Howie's house because he's from Toronto and he's Hedda's friend, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, and his daughter's psychic, all of that aside. And he has a nice house and he did hug me. And so, yeah, that was before COVID though. It's many years before COVID. Okay, so I was going through the audition and as I was clicking through the hallways in my heel, click, 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 these two girls turned around. Cindy was there. She's a Leo, but I didn't know her. And she turns around and she like looks at me and I'm like, you know, hi, I'm Sloan. And she's like, hi, I'm Cindy. Anyway, Cindy and I became friends. Cindy's also a psychic, obviously. And so was her friend Joy. And then Joy passed away of cancer, I believe. This is a couple of years back. It's got to be 15 years. Anyway, yeah, he drove everybody nuts. I'm quite sure he drove them nuts. But so here was the interesting thing. So Cindy and I, we have to go do the audition. And they're like, we need you to, look at this. Smudgy from like bed eyes. I can't even do it. Ugh. This is what I look like in the morning with my makeup all smudged. So there. Anyway, so Cindy and I, we go and do the audition and we're coming out. Of course, neither one of us got it. So she's dating this guy. So we become friends, right? She's dating this guy, right? And she's dating, she's talking about him. I'm not going to say his name yet. But anyway, he's connected to the Robert Blake case. Remember the handyman where they found the duct tape, the shovel? Yeah, Cindy was dating him. Uh-huh. He's like, no, I'm a handyman. But on that day, he had shovel, duct tape. That's always a sign you're going to kill someone. I know. Uh-huh. I think his name was Earl. She was dating him at the time. And I know we were talking about it, but it was coming out at the same time. So I don't think she knew that. She just happened to be dating him. So I was like, oh my God, the duct tape and shovel in the trunk. Fuck no. No, just say no to that. Yeah, Earl had to go. He did. Earl, that's him. Anyway, yeah, Cindy. But I met her on that Deal or No Deal going with, that was a separate kind of thing. So I met her on that. And I forget why they wanted psychics. They wanted I don't know. I carry that in my trunk for no reason. Yeah, I carry that too. And a bag, the kill kit. He had the kill kit. Exactly. I was like that. Cindy was super sweet. She was so sweet. She was a fellow Leo and she had the most beautiful skin, older than me, but she had the most lovely skin and she lives around the corner. I haven't talked to her in a while. I should talk to her. I should go stalk her house. What do you think? No, there is no such thing. Anyway, we became good friends and she's a damn good psychic too. And so that's how that happened. She loves cats. Yeah, and probably has bad choice in men. I'm just going to say. Bad choice. Anyway, yeah, so what I figured, let's see, what I figured, I love cats and birds. I was talking to the birds when I was hiking, so I should talk to her. Yeah, I love cats, but my cat died. I love my kids, but my kid died. So yeah, now I'm not going to love anything, and then if it dies, I won't care. How about that? Exactly. Okay, so Vera, are you in Mexico? I want to be there too. Yeah, I don't think Vera's in Mexico. Maybe she is in Mexico. Yeah. Okay, how is your neighbor? Oh, my poor little neighbor. Oh my God, his beautiful little family. Anyway, he fell and they wanted to put him to sleep, I guess might be the word to use that. They wanted to just let him die because he wasn't going to feel his legs, but they got a second opinion and he had surgery. And that is all I know right now. Okay, that's all I know right now. I hope that he's okay. I hope that he's okay. He's really sweet. He's in his 80s. He is a Leo. This has been a bad year for Leos. Thank you all for the super chats so much. Thank you. This has been a bad year for Leos. All he was doing was the planter gardens, and there's planter gardens outside the front door. Anyway, he fell. I think he stepped backwards. I wasn't here, but I got here right there, and his son heard the shovel hit the ground because he was digging. And I think he might have tripped over his sandal. And when I saw him, I came around the corner, and when I saw him, I noticed his hand was dangling, and the way it was dangling there were little tremors. So I thought to myself, that doesn't look good to me. And his neck was in a brace. So I was just he's trying to look at he could hear my voice. But yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb as a Leo and go, this has not been good. So he did have surgery and he did survive last night. That's what she told me. So I just said, I'd pray for her. What else can I do for her? Nothing. Because I'm not the doctor and I'm not the surgeon. Anyway, let's see if she texted back. Yeah, I don't think she did text back yet. I should text her again. No, he was a man. The hospital wanted them to just let him pass away on his own. He is 83, but you know what? He's really lively, so I don't know. Oh, God, motorcycle accident. Paigey, she had to change her plans, my skittish page. No, her sister's moving in down the street, actually. So this will be good. Maybe she'll let me babysit the baby, baby Audrey. Maybe I can do that. Can be a babysitter. I love the babies. I love them. The struggle is real. I know. No, they didn't care to try. Doctor, please. When you're in I don't like motorcycles. When you're in your 80s, no, she was going to come tonight, but she had to change her plans. Yeah. Yeah, when she gets a load of you. No, my page is so good. She's filmed on TV shows with me before, and she's a darling natural. She's 15 or 16 or whatever. She's natural on camera. She can just walk on camera, and she's real good. Who has a Leo voodoo doll? Yeah, right? Jackie's a Leo too. Fucking Jackie knows what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say what Jackie, but Jackie for 3 years has been down the police department's throat If you haven't heard about Jackie's daughter, I filmed a video on her, and it's, I don't know what it's called, but it's Angie. If you look on there, so it's Angie's story on my videos, and that's Jackie's daughter. And anyway, Jackie's been fighting for her daughter and for justice for 3 years, or since 2017, I believe. And she's been fighting for her daughter. And so if you listen to that story, it's kind of interesting, because it's not interesting for Jackie. It's not interesting for anybody, actually. But it is strong tenement that Jackie is a Leo mom. And she's like, fuck the police department. I'm going to get the information I need. And she does and did get some of it. It's an everyday battle. It's ridiculous. It's an everyday battle. And it's like they think women are stupid until they meet a Leo woman, because we're more aggressive than any man they ever hope to hell to meet, right? Right, Jackie? Like, I'll seriously beat the shit out of them. I just remember in Keith's thing, they're like, well, there's nothing we can do. I go, I can stalk the fucker is what I can do. And the cop's looking at me like, you're in the police station. You can't say this. He goes, be careful. I said, well, no, I'm going to do what I need to do. I will do whatever I need to do to get the information I need to get. That's just that. It's just the way it is. I'm trying to find the name of Jackie's video. Oh God, I'm terrified. Here I am getting these nonsense, these texts. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Here's another thing. People keep texting me, do you do readings? I'm not reading right now, people. I'm doing astrology charts, and I'm going to shut that down. I got this email from this fucking person the other day, and they're like, you're probably a fraud and a scam. You're taking money and you're not answering emails. First of all, I'm not taking money on my site. You cannot book a reading, not because I'm booked or popular, because I shut it down. I don't want a waiting list. I don't have a waiting list. I'm not that person. I don't want to pretend to be that person. Yeah, Angela, this is it. This is the video right here. Can you see Angie's video? So look for that video to see Jackie's story. Yeah, I'm a fixed maniac. I can't back down. I probably have a little bit of a suicide wish right now. I'm like, Aries women the same. My Paigey, are you kidding? Paigey's my little partner in crime. She's so funny. Paigey will call me and I'm like, let's go. Let's go, Paigey. Let's go take care of them. I'm a grown-ass woman telling a child this. Not good. I should be saying, be kind, be nice, but no. These are Guess glasses from the Guess outlet. And for all of those people that text me, how come you wear glasses on your head? Because I want to is how come. Because when you have short hair, I need to make my face bigger because I have a little face and a big ass, all right? Little face, big ass. So I'll wear fucking glasses on my head if I want to. Anyway, some woman from England says to me, she's like, you're a fraud. You don't answer your emails. Yeah. And so I did answer her back. See, she got me to answer back. I got to be smarter than that. But I said to her, I'll do readings when I want to do readings, the way I want to do readings, which is why the fuck I work for myself. People like you, if I work for a boss, you'd get me fired. You'd control my money and I'm not going to have it. No, 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 no. Yeah. Oh God, a mullet cut. Well, it's in, right? Yeah. Anyway, she emailed me. So this is a message to her. Fuck you. I don't have to read if I don't want to read. And I don't want to if I don't want to. Right? Oh my God. Hello. Yeah, they think because you're a reader, you have to. And really, here's the thing. You don't have a mullet. No, I don't. You know what? I told you I have that trimming thing. But I mean, really, are you not going to get a hairdresser to cut your hair? Like, do you not know somebody, a kid, anybody? I mean, Kenna can cut hair. People can cut hair. People can cut hair. Yes, Barbara Eden. Oh, do I look like Barbara Eden now? Yeah, I always looked like her when she was young. Her son died too. At 40. 40, drug overdose. Gym, steroids, heroin. Sounds familiar. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. Okay, so I have these arguments with people who, I cut my hair, I did the Farrah. Yeah, when I had long hair, I did the Farrah. Yeah, the grow out phase is horrible. I don't want to grow. I mean, for 900 years, I wore my hair right off my face in a high ponytail like this. That's what I did. I used my son's clippers too, but Keithy's not here anymore. I have his clippers. I have his little clippers. But yeah, Keithy could clip his hair real good. I tried to do it, didn't work as exactly. You have to kind of know how to go here, and you have to like this part, like you can't just like shave. Although I wouldn't mind if I could, because then I put a bandana around my head, but it would give me a headache. Okay, so we have, wait, yes, we have that in common. Barbara Eden, yes. With Barbara, yeah, her son died too. Wait, I'm going to go do some painting. Michael's going to go do some painting. You all go to Michael McCoy Art. I think that's it. That's it. Michael McCoy Art. Go there on Instagram and look at his paintings. Convince him to change his mullet if he really has a mullet. I think he's lying about that. Yeah, do you remember? Oh, Bobby, you know this. Do you remember? Yeah, go. Is it Michael McCoy Art? Is that what it is on Instagram? I just know it's Michael McCoy. I have to look up everything because my head from sleeping all afternoon. Thanks, Bobby Brown. You know, it's my prerogative. Yeah, I really took that to the extent. Let's see. I really took that to a extent. Michael McCoy Art. Here's what it looks like. Go right here. See? Can you guys see? Go there. Right there. See? Go there. Yeah, but see, Bobby Brown is alive and he's not even sucking the life out of me, but I got the life sucked out of me. Oh my God, more animals in there. Yeah, these are Guess outlet glasses, the aviators. They're $39. Yes, exactly. I have a ton of pairs of this. So there. Yeah. Mullets are coming back. Thanks to Miley. Fucking Miley and her mullets, right? Hello, Miley. Stop. Stop with your dad and the mullet and stop. Stop. Okay, Sloan is not doing any readings at this time. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I will when I do, but I have to film my astrology videos and I'm having a really hard time doing it. Yeah, lots of people have thoughts on foot fetishes. Okay, Bobby, did you know, because Bobby's friends with Lucille Ball's granddaughter, great-granddaughter, okay, that just died. Her mom is Julia, I believe. Okay, so Bobby, did you know, okay, did you know that Barbara Eden played Ricky's niece? Thank you for that. Okay, hold on. Okay, yes, okay, Barbara Eden played Ricky's niece in 1954. I Love Lucy. She kind of had dark hair, but if you look at her face, you can tell. The reason I look like her, I think, is because I have sharp features, right? And no, I like Michael's paintings. I don't think he's an artist wannabe. I like his paintings. She had plastic surgery, Barbara Eden, and that's the difference. But her face now looks like mine, but mine is really, really chiseled or really sharp. And yeah, so my nose is a little bit pugged here, truthfully. Okay, I just watched yeah, he's been on my mind too. Because it's Bobby Christina's birthday on the 4th. Well, I don't know that I look better. It's just I think when you have surgery when you're younger, I don't know how it affects your face, right? I don't know how it does that. Oh, yeah, okay, good, yeah. I'm like, no, I like Michael's art. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, I like his art. Okay, so yeah, my eyes are my eyes. Poor Bobby Christina. But I'll tell you something. Whoever said Bobby Brown was the handler, that's not actually true. It's kind of the other way around. Bobby Brown is being handled. He's not the handler, which is interesting. Actually, Whitney's handler was her girlfriend. So that's how I feel about that. I had for dinner, I don't think wife is the handler for Bobby Brown right now, right? That's the problem. Being handled, yes, exactly. I had for dinner baked potato, avocado, cheese, jalapenos, onions, and radishes. Kiss me. That's what I had. That's what I had. Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah, crack is whack, right? Crack is fucking whack. Yeah, well, that's what I felt Robin was, okay, when I felt it. But that's what I got in the reading. And actually, when I was doing the reading, I'll tell you something else, not to even give it away, not to even get it away, okay? Yeah, my nose is my nose. I don't, Jason and I got the same nose. Jalapeno avocados with cheese. Okay, so yeah, all that on top of a baked potato. I eat it as the dinner. There's a restaurant out here, a very famous restaurant called the Baked Potato. And in the baked potato restaurant, which is all the famous musicians go and play there, it's on Barham. They make a big, huge baked potato, steak baked potato with cheese, pizza baked potato, mushrooms and onions. You know, I'm going for that baked potato. So that is the dinner, is the baked potato, and it's been their thing. Okay. Yeah. So I do eat baked potatoes as a dinner, just not the big baked potatoes, because I went to Ralph's and got the little baked potatoes. Yeah, let's see. I thought you would be vegan for some reason. No, I eat salmon and I eat fish. I eat what my body needs, actually. So if I feel like salmon, I have to go eat salmon. I haven't eaten meat in 30 years, red meat. Well, once pregnant with Jason, and I threw it up in the sink. I put it down and I'm like that. So yeah, I don't eat that. I do eat chicken because I know I need protein, and I do eat eggs, and I do. So I'm more like I eat a lot of dairy, or I wouldn't even survive. I wouldn't even survive at all, ever. Yeah, I love salmon. Yeah, my eye makeup. Yeah, this is my eye makeup. I prefer to wear, this is Estelle's eyeshadow. So look at Estelle's. Yeah, I don't eat red meat. I really don't. Salmon. I mean, I eat the bait. I don't think I look like Carol Burnett at all. I really fucking hope I don't. No offense. Flounder is good too. Yeah, flounder is good. I think Whitney's handler was not Bobby Brown. I think Bobby Brown was manipulated by Whitney more so. I think it was equal. When you're in a toxic relationship, one is toxic, one's responding, right? One is doing, whatever. Yes, they're lesbians. I said it in my show, allegedly. No, I hope I don't look like Carol Burnett at all. I mean, that would make me want to just slap myself silly. Somebody's mentioning Carol Burnett on here, and I'm like, no. Carol Burnett is whatever she is, but understand, she is what she is, right? Yes, exactly. That's exact. And that was who? Well, let me just go with this. We're talking Clive Davis, but I'm gonna tell you what I got in the video. So energetically, I'm gonna say this, but this is what I was saying in the video. So energetically, when you're a child of God, and I don't mean the God, Lucifer God that they call God. I mean, because Lucifer is the God of light. That's not the God I mean. I mean the real God. This is how I see it. No offense to Luciferians. But when you're a child of God, right? When you're a child of God, you probably cannot be turned to the dark side, right? You probably can't. So what does Lucifer do, or the devil, or the beast system, or, because people think I'm a nut religious person now. They're like, you're nuts, you're religious. I'm actually losing friends because they think I'm fucking nutty, but that's not the case. The case is, if you're going to judge me for that, this way. But anyway, if you look at, now I'm itchy on my piercing here. Oh, okay. So yeah, you could, exactly. They think I'm crazy, but here's the thing. If you're going to manipulate somebody for their energy, right? For their ability to have energy. Oh, Clive Davis, please. If you're going to do that, you've got to send somebody in undercover. So if the beast system thinks that you like pretty girls and flashy money and cars, they send you a pretty girl with flashy money and a car so that you kind of think that pretty girl likes you, right? You think that. So you let them into your circle, and it's trickery. It's trickery, right? It's trickery. Yes, exactly. They bring you in with what you want. I don't know about that. I have to listen to my video, actually. I can't remember what I said because I fell asleep right after it, because there was a grandfather there. All the ancestors were there. Bobby Christina was there, meaning Bobby Christina literally said, Daddy, I'm right here. She called him Daddy, and she was trying to hug him. And his son said, Pops, I'm right here. Called him Pops. I don't know if he does call him Pops, but that's what I was hearing. Yeah, the deceiver. Yeah, it's totally a trap. So you let somebody in your life. Who did they all let in their life? Who? Who did they all let in their life? They let into their life who? Think. TikTok. He does call him Pops. I heard him. Okay, I didn't know that, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard when I channeled the video. I'm right here, Pops. I'm right here, Pops. That's exactly what I heard. I heard it as, and he is fine. But the whole room was full of Bobby Brown's people. By the way, Bobby Brown is blocked energetically. See, I was stuttering with my words too. He's blocked. I might just put the first video I got up. It's pretty crappy. I'm half sleeping through it, but his energy was blocked, really blocked. And I was all over the place with the energy pulling me. So I was like all over. But it's interesting because both his children were there and the grandfather scooped his son right up. So there's a grandfather on the other side, scooped his son right up. Bobby Christina, Nick, thank you, Nick. I'm like, think, I'm like fucking Nick Gordon. So who sends, so let's say I want to infiltrate you. Think of CSU, CSV, whatever that show is, the crime show with Ice-T and Olivia. Okay, so what do? Olivia goes undercover as a hooker, right? She goes into trafficking place and Olivia's character's dressed up and she's a hoe and she's sending out girls and all of that. Anyway, she's doing that. So she's undercover, but really she's a fly in the ointment, right? So if they want to get Whitney and Bobby in Law and Order CV, thank you. I can't remember. It's like I'm brain dead. I love Law and Order. But anyway, I did meet Lana Turner. John and I ate dinner with Lana Turner for not dinner with, but dinner beside at Granada. And it took me until she died. It was in the paper. I'm like, fuck, you know who we're eating dinner with? Literally. And she was older. She smoked. You could smoke in the restaurant back then. It's before I had children. You could smoke in the restaurant back then. And she had a much younger male Hispanic companion with her at the time. She probably does hate me. Why? Do you hate me? Like I give a fuck. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So, of course, people aren't going to like you when you start talking about what's going on. It doesn't mean I don't have love for them, but, you know, Special Victims Unit. Yeah. So, Olivia goes in undercover. So, if we're trying to get Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston and siphon their energy. Think of a wild horse, siphon their energy, put the reins on them, right? And get them to go this way. You know how you steer a horse? You put the bit in the mouth and you steer right and you steer left and you do this. That's what they do. So what do? They send in somebody, and who do they send in? They send in somebody that is going to appeal to Whitney's mothering instinct and also drug instinct. And then they send in what? They send in somebody for little Bobby Christina to like, her brother, Nick Gordon. And then somebody like, for example, Clive Davis, ring, 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 hey, remember. Okay. And then that's kind of how it goes. Oh, I know they've tried to kill him. I know what they've done. I absolutely know it. But here's the thing, and here's what I'm going to say to you. They may kill your family, and this is what I told my family. This is what I said to Jason and Keith, literally. They may come after you. They may kill you if they don't like something somebody says or what happened or the area. Bobby knows what I'm talking about with that. So does Jackie, actually. And so they may do something like that. But here's the thing, okay? No, it's not about daring to kill them. It's about the beast system. And if you give into the beast system, so I want fame, I want this, I'm Bobby Brown, I want to be, all hoochie mama on stage. He was actually quite a good looking young man when he was young. I didn't like him when he was young, but I like him now. It's a contract. So they're going to collect, and that's what Whitney knew. Okay, that's what they knew. There's Ashley, little beautiful Ashley. No, it wasn't her biological brother. They called it brother, but they ended up going on. But yeah, it is an emotional incestuous thing because that Nick Gordon moved into the house, but then he got complete control over Bobby Christina because you're owned, you're bought and paid for. So you can never want for anything or anybody. You can't. You have to be completely detached. That's the secret, detachment from anything. So if you want, and I know why we want fame. How does the beast system collect souls? Thank you. You are the most beautiful, says Ashley, another Leo. No, Ashley, you are. We both are. All of us are. We all are. We're all part of the same beauty. Yes, Nick Gordon did die as well. Exactly. There's no way out. You can't get out. But here's the thing. Yeah, there's always a price to pay. And here's the thing. Ashley is so lovely. Let's show Ashley's website. Ashley knows what I'm talking about because she has a very famous sister. I shouldn't even say it, but she has a very famous sister. So her sister wrote Two Broke Girls. Oh my God, Ashley. I'm like, what did your sister write? Two Broke Girls. So Ashley comes from the knowledge of inside the industry due to her own circumstances. I'm going to say something to Ashley. I'm going to say it every time. When I first met Ashley, she was going through a lot, and she's come out of that. And she's come out of that so strongly. She's come out of that in such a way that it's amazing, Ashley has. So I just got to say, she's got strength, and she's a warrior amongst other people and people who don't want her to succeed or to come out of it. And she speaks the truth, Ashley. So she's the family scapegoat. I don't know if I should have said that, but we're all scapegoats probably on this channel because we believe the way we believe. So Ashley's a very strong young woman. Strong. And yeah, that's Ashley's sister. I shouldn't even say it, but when you have family members in the industry, we have family members in the industry. Pretty much everybody in Los Angeles has people in the industry. So you know what goes on behind the scenes. My sons, one was in at FX. Keith was at FX with Kathy, who's been in the industry for years, his boss, Kathy, and Jason is in the local union. So you know what goes on when you're in that. You're either in the unions, you're either in the performance, as in the stunt men and stunt women of the industry, or you're in the writing, producing, and executive part, or you're in the actual performing part. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, all of the, oh, it's your bedtime, listen tomorrow. But anyway, let's show Ashley's scapegoats. Yeah, because if you speak the truth, it's such a sick industry. But anyway, Ashley teaches yoga, and she does a great job, and she used to have a studio. I don't think you have the studio anymore, whatever, because you're in Venice, I think. I shouldn't say that. She's in Los Angeles. Whatever, I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in the Valley. How about that? Distraction. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't. But anyway, this is cute little, I don't know which one you want me to show, but let's put it here. Well, yeah, well, it says that on your thing, right? Right there. So we'll show this one. I don't know if we should show it, but there it is. There's this one. You can probably find Ashley's other sites through there, but you should hit her up because she's damn good yoga. She's an animal lover, all of that. There she is. She's an animal lover. She's awesome. She's got her dog babies. She loves nature, all of those things that people love. She loves all of that, which is so good. It's important. And here it is, this one. This is the one I was looking for. I'm crazy, this one. Here we go. Can you see this? Hit Ashley up. She'll do yoga stuff. She'll give you tips and things like this that I can't possibly know. I know no yoga. That's a fact. Pat Houston. Wait, that was her sister? There's always somebody in the family. They always have to distract. So let's look at it this way. Let's look at Whitney Houston's funeral. So you're going to block Bobby Brown from going to his ex-wife's funeral because you got a beef with her, a beef with him. Okay, you're going to blame him for the drugs, even though she did drugs before she met him. She didn't know him. He was 7 years younger. All right. Yeah, I worked with Dionne Warwick. I've got some pictures with her. Jason was 8 months old when I did that. Anyway, you're going to do that, but you're going to have R. Kelly sing at your daughter's wedding. You're going to have R. Kelly sing. They know R. Kelly was a handler for female, he prostituted women out for people in the industry. So when you're looking at it and you're looking at Bobby Brown, his little daughter is losing her mother right there, right? His little daughter doesn't have her mommy. And so daddy would be good to sit there, but they have to kick him out of the church and sit there and let freaking R. Kelly sing, dumbass R. Kelly. Who did not know R. Kelly was doing that? Because I did. I don't listen to his music. I don't like him. And I knew 25 years ago that he had that reputation. So ask yourself, what kind of people have R. Kelly sing? Why is that a thing? Why didn't you pick any other person? Yeah, Kevin Costner. I only have one Kevin Costner story, and it's not really a Kevin Costner story. It's his bodyguard story. I was filming at NBC just before Superman died, had his injury, pardon me, Christopher Reeves. I was pregnant, and I was running for the bathroom, and I was doing a series of shows, and it was somewhere around that time. It might have been after he had the accident, but it was in that time frame in that year, which would be 94 because I was about to have Keith. And I ran down to go to the bathroom before I had to be on film. And they're like, he was on the Tonight Show, and they're like, you can't come in here. You can't come in here. And they're talking to me, and I'm like, get the hell out of my way. I'm a pregnant woman. And they're like, Mr. Costner. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm backstage too. I'm not looking for Mr. Costner. I'm looking for a toilet, you know, like I gotta pee. That's what I said. So I was like, oh my God, I'm looking to pee. Yeah, no, Bobby's energy was very, 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 very blocked. It was like this. It was totally blocked. It was a real problem. His energy was really, really blocked for me. And so it was, it's not good. Yeah, you can like him, but his bodyguard wouldn't let me pee. Who doesn't let a pregnant woman in the hall just because of Mr. Costner? Hello. I guess he didn't have anything to do with that. But yeah, anyhow, that's true. I was running for the bathroom in the back of NBC. I think so. Okay, so that's a good question. What causes them to be blocked? You know, when I looked at today, I literally did the video. When I looked at Bobby Brown's energy today, okay, so the energy field expands out. I hope I don't have arm hair. Do I have arm hair? No, I shaved today. No one cares. Anyway, the energy goes outside of us like this, okay? Outside. And when you go outside of the body, you connect to source. But if you are blocked, so if your energy is blocked, right? And hampered was the word that I used, okay? Hampered, then your energy can't extend to get the information you need. So in effect, it's like you are energetically contained in a plastic bubble around your energy field, kind of like the earth is actually, to tell you that, yeah, that's what they do with the energy, but they're, yeah, sleeping, but not, like he's aware, but his son is right there. I'm right here, Pops. I'm right here, Pops. I heard it, came right out of my mouth, and I don't even know that. I like Bobby Brown's like one song, and other than that, I didn't care for his antics, and I didn't care for, you know, all of the bullshit. You know, yeah, I'm sure he looks good. I didn't, yeah, I didn't care for the, bullshit on that, but I'm a Capricorn and connect with you. Yeah, I like Capricorns, but yeah, I don't know what to say about it. When your energy's hampered, it's hampered. The way to unblock your energy is to connect back to God. But here's the problem. If early on in your life, just like Roseanne Barr said, you make a deal, even if you think it's a bullshit deal and you're joking, even if you think it's crap and there is no devil. Like John, when I talk to John, he's always like, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Okay, that's fine, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? So if it exists and you jokingly even say, I'm going to, you know, I don't know what to say. You're jokingly going to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sign this. You're being tricked. And right now the energy's speeding up on the, you know, between the worlds. So if you agree now, like look at Mac Miller. How long did he have success? Oh, that's right. His work is famous now after he's dead. So who's getting that money? That's right. That's what you need to know. These estate lawyers and people. So it's a bunch of, it's a cult. Yes, the devil is real, but let's not put it as like a guy like this. I'm doing the Seinfeld thing. Let's not do that, okay? That's not what it is. It is an energetic response. It's an energetic response, and the response is a beast system. So there are different components, like you're playing checkers, like you're looking at Jenga on a thing, Jenga. So there's different components of the beast system. The beast is a beast. The beast can come from somebody that gives you your first marijuana. Why are kids doing drugs? Who's out there giving them drugs? I don't understand. If you're a certain age and you're selling drugs to kids, you're part of the beast system. I don't care how much money you want. Why is what you want more important than infecting somebody's child with your drugs? Drugs are the devil, so to speak. That's one form of the devil. Then they get you to do things like, and I'll say porn. I don't mind porn, but not all porn. But look what they have people doing in porn. Seriously, look what they have people doing in porn, okay? They have people, it's always like choking women, stabbing women, doing harmful things up the rear ends of women, doing all kinds. I mean, why is that a thing? Because on an energy level, that deadens your connection, okay? That deadens your connection. So if it deadens your connection, then you are, it lowers your resistance. So, for example, if you have surgery and you smoke cigarettes, it lowers your resistance for healing. So obviously, people are going to be, no, they have all kinds of crazy porn. What do you think snuff films are? That's considered people's porn. I mean, I don't know why it is, and I've never watched it, but that's what that is. So you have to, sugar, cocaine, all things white flour, all of those things are problematic for people. Black Dahlia, well, that was a huge sacrifice. The Black Dahlia, that was connected actually to Carradine's father's father all the way back, and some doctors and local people, and there were women there. I channeled that one. I haven't put it up yet because I want to redo it because I don't like the way I look. Yeah. Yes, anything in your body is going to lower it. You have to watch what you eat. Everything is frequency based. Okay, I like cheese. Damn it. Everything is energy based. So energy is powerful. The way that energy works is you get strength. The stronger I run, when I run and I'm strong and I'm in my stride, oh my God, it's spectacular. It's spectacular. But, well, they say dairy's not good. I don't know why dairy's not good. I wouldn't get, yes, I believe they are. I wouldn't say dairy's bad. That's where I get most of my protein from, is dairy, because I don't like the other things. No, I don't eat hormonal dairy. I eat non-hormonal. Cheese has morphine in it. Does cheese have morphine? Well, that's why I fucking like cheese then. Everything, well, of course, even vegetarians that say the animals, the plants have energy with them. The plants live. Everything lives. Everything lives. So it all lives, right? Oh, I got you. Yeah. I'm sorry. I love jalapeno cheese, and no one's going to stop me from having. Why does cheese have morphine? Get that cheese. I'm going to have to look on the wrapper. Does cheese have morphine? Yeah, jalapeno cheese is the best. Yeah, okay, I got you in the dairy. I got you. But I eat like real organic, whatever. It's just, I eat what I want actually, but I have pretty good, things. Who was I talking to? Kenna's dad, he had a bag of Cheetos. And he's like, would you like some? I'm like, yeah, I'd like some, but I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. But anyway, when you're looking at the energy, we've been taught so many things that aren't correct. That's why that's what I was saying. Bobby Brown in the beginning had to have acquiesced his power to someone. Now, maybe he believed, and here's the thing, when you acquiesce your power, right? When you acquiesce what it is you're doing and your strength, right? then you are kind of taken away from the physical. Heroin, drugs, cocaine. Yeah. Well, he would say that because he's right in there with them. Shut up, Jimmy Fallon, or Jimmy, whoever you just said, whichever Jimmy you just said. Anyway, when you look at it, like Roseanne Barr, remember how crazy she was for years? And I mean, I worked with her at Children of the Night. So having said that, there's a certain detachment from what they've done. So once they agree, it's like there's kind of a hypnotic state that comes over them. So for them to come back into their power, they really have to have moments of clarity, okay? They have to have moments of clarity where they can speak to God. God's going to take you back, but they have to have these moments of clarity in order to move forward, okay? Are shrooms bad for you? I don't know. Listen, if you have to do, and I'm not knocking anyone who does, do whatever the fuck you want. Like, I don't care. But if you have to take mushrooms, do LSD, take ayahuasca, take microdosing, take and lick little froggies' backs. Like, come on now, leave the frogs the fuck alone. If you have to do that, okay, if you have to do that, you're not connecting spiritually. You are connecting and opening a portal. Why do you think they legalized marijuana? Why? Because, okay, yes, the government's going to tax it, but why else? They want everybody a dumb zombie. Understand? Don't do it. I know everybody says whatever. Yes, mushrooms are fun, whatever, shrooms, whatever. Don't do it though, because it opens you up. Pot puts you right into the astral. So it opens you right up, okay? Opens you up into there, and you go over onto the astral level. I think Roseanne gets it now. Yeah, they want control, and marijuana throws you out. It throws me right out of my body. I haven't done marijuana since I was young. Oh, hell no. No. Yeah, they legalized it in California too, and they got everybody doing it. Everybody is doing it. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Opens up the demons. You try to tell them, and people are like, I don't believe in demons. Okay, well then it's only, I've listened to psychics, and they're like, I don't believe in demons. I'm like, well then how can you believe in God? Because it's not just God's territory when you die. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There's many different levels. Sugar can throw me out of my body too. Demons are real. There are portals. Absolutely. Yeah, astral. I know. I say astral. Whatever. It doesn't matter. People know how I speak. I know it's the astral level. Astral, whatever. Same fucking thing. But anyway, you go on to different levels. No, there's like more like 10 levels. There's probably 30 levels, okay? There's probably like 30 levels that go up like this. I mean, so much. Yeah, there's so many different things. And we all go to different places. And then there's different planets. And then there's different lifetimes. And then there's all kinds of things around it. Yeah, I get thrown right out of my body all the time. Thrown right out. All the time. There's higher dimensions. There's linear dimensions. There's portals. There's holding cell dimensions or holding energy dimensions. I don't know what to call them. Yeah. Oh, you've seen 4 levels. Yeah. I think we're on the 3rd level here, and it's like 2 up from hell. Should explain everything. Yeah. I don't think we can protect ourselves. Pray to God. That's it. I'm not joking you when I say that. Pray to God. The earth has portals. That's what the chakras are portals. So the earth has portals. Okay. I'm getting itchy now. The earth has portals. It does. Chakras, portals. Chakras above, portals. There's all kinds of portals. Portals. Time is speeding up. Yeah, they say inner dimensions inside of them. Many portals all over the earth. Sedona, they say, is one. I can't tell you. I haven't been. I see portals in Palm Springs. So when I go through Palm Springs Desert, I sometimes go through time and space in a different way while I'm walking. But God is the only thing that protects you. The earth is definitely moving. Definitely. I don't think I think on a subconscious level he is aware of it, but I don't think he's aware because he's living. If you are, If you grow up in a house where everybody drinks wine at dinner, even the little kids, then you don't think it's wrong for a 4-year-old to drink wine. You grow up there. If you grow up in a house where everybody brushes their teeth upside down on their head, then you're probably not going to think that's wrong. So when people are in an environment, when you have kids and you're in love with somebody and you're doing that, are people still asking for readings? Why do they have to? Well, I'm busy. I'm not busy. I just don't want to read. I have no excuses except I just don't want to read. I'm not busy. I'm not booked. No one cares. No one wants to book. I don't have a waiting list. I don't have any of that. I don't know if that's what someone said, but I don't do any of that. I'm not that popular. I have a waiting list. It's not that. I'll open it up when I feel like opening it up. I do not keep people a year ahead. I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. So I just don't want to fucking work right now. I'm doing other work. I'm doing my other work. I'm doing my astrology. I'm working on that. I'm working on getting my mental straight, my mental self. And I've been doing some astrology charts. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I know. I get some of the bitchiest emails. I'm like, and then they think if they text my phone, which it's just a warning. And not to people who text nice messages, but if you text and ask me about me reading you, I'm going to change this phone number and you won't be able to text. Now I'm scolding everybody. That's what's happening. I have a new number and I'm going to bring it in and then I'll call forward this phone there and then you'll never get through to me on the text. I know. People just text, can you do a read? Do you think a psychic wants to hear that all day long? Like, do you text your doctor? Like, can you look at this all the time? I don't even know that I'm working on me. I just don't feel like working and I don't have to. And here's why. Because I work for myself. So you can call and complain about me to me, but I don't care. Oh, exactly. But I don't care. Yeah, a lot of people just start texting. They're like, can you read me? Do you read? Do you do this? Do you do that? I don't fucking want to talk to you about it. Damn it. So it's funny. Yeah, they come. It is. And that Paigey is helping her sister move. So I know I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I have to stop. It's like a power trip with me. It's like that's people. It's so funny. There's so many famous psychics out there. And they're like, we need to regulate psychics. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to do this, that, and the other, right? All of these psychic people say that. We need to, blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm not a psychic to prove that I'm legit. That's why I'm a psychic, right? That's why I'm a psychic. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a psychic. So everybody thinks I'm crazy. Why do you think I picked the profession? I picked the profession so people would leave me alone. And I picked the profession so that I could live my life free. And you already think I'm crazy, not you, people. So you will leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to be serious. The work is serious. The astrology is focused strong. The mediumship is focused strong. The psychic work is focused strong. However, I myself don't care if you call me crazy. I don't need a certificate. I don't need this. I don't need that. I will not list teachers to mediumship because you are either born, have a natural ability, or, whatever it is. Black salt is good to absorb negative energy, but I like pink salt because I like pink. So, when people say, I learned from, you can't really learn mediumship. You can learn how to maybe harness your abilities the way that you do it, but understand mediumship is individual and unique to each single person and the way their body resonates with the energy. So all of our bodies respond differently, okay? Respond entirely differently. So you receive your information the way that you receive it. If you're very verbal, okay? If you're very verbal, then it's probably through clairaudience. If you're visual, clairvoyance. If you're empathic, it's through empathy. But it's very, very strong. It's strong in how your body responds. So when teachers sit down and they're like, I'm going to teach you how to meditate. I'm going to teach you how to do this. I'm going to teach you how to do that. That's all fine and good. And there may be points to it, but it's like trying to teach an artist how to be an artist. An artist just does. A natural artist does. I could go to 1,000 classes and it's never going to be that way. And secondly, the best practice is to do it. So when I watch somebody like grandbaby Lila and she can pick up on things, grandbaby Lila's got it naturally. Because I never taught her to do anything. And when she was 3, she picked up on my father. All on her own, never knew his name. I never mentioned it. My kids don't know his name. She picked up on it, okay? She picked up on it. So when you see mediums tell you a list of things of where they've studied, I tend to not be of that thought. It's fine that you studied. The reason you might list astrology teachers, okay, astrology teachers would be because astrology is math and there is actually a curriculum for astrology because it's latitude, longitude, the calculation of a chart. But once again, the interpretation of the planetary positions in the chart can change drastically from astrologer to astrologer. There's fundamental meanings, but then there's other things that really experienced astrologers know. So in that sense, I am certified astrology, but I don't have to be certified astrology. I don't have to be certified in that sense, if that makes sense to you. But they do have tests for that. You can't really test psychic ability the way that they're implying it because it depends on the way that you read it, okay? It depends the way that you read it. Vedic astrology, I'm not too familiar with Vedic. Well, I mean, I know Vedic, but I'm not well versed at Vedic because I do Western astrology because that's how I learned. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to do. Vedic astrology, when you calculate the chart for Vedic astrology, their chart is kind of different and it goes backwards and it lines up with the constellation before they correlated for the Earth's spin off the axis, okay? Because I don't even know how many degrees we are now. It's like 78. It's probably 80 or something right now. But when you're doing Vedic, it's a different way of reading. It doesn't mean it's any less accurate. I've had friends say, I don't believe in Chinese astrology. It's actually very articulate, okay? It's very articulate, Chinese astrology. I just don't understand it. Nothing is unusual in an astrology chart any more than your face is unusual to other people's faces. When people say I have a good or bad chart, you have a good or bad face, you have good or bad feet, you have good or bad hands. I don't know. Who's the judge of that? It depends what your soul needs to learn. So the chart is a soul map, birth map of potential. It is not a judgment on you're a fucking idiot. You pulled in this chart. Bobby's a lucky piggy. I can't call you that, Bobby, until they know that I'm talking about Chinese astrology. You can't say a chart is bad. It depends what you wanted. Some appear to be more difficult, but you picked it. You picked it, right? Why'd you pick it? I don't know why you picked it. You picked it, though. Why you pick it? God, I should go drink 500 more coffees so I can stay up. La, 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 la. Okay, sorry. I slept all day. But you pick it. So when you pick it, you're working on those energy. Retrograde planets mean you are doing over. It's very precision understanding of the planet that is retrograde, whatever that planet is. You pick on the other side. I don't know how that works really. Oh, dragon, Bobby, that's a myth. We were talking about dragon. I've got part dragon in one of my pillars, but I'm a fire horse. Anyway, you can't really, well, you can do whatever you want, but dragon mythological creatures. So when you're looking at a dragon, understand that it doesn't exist on this planet because it may be a dimensional creature, but it doesn't actually live in this area. Now that's a good question, meaning on this planet. It's not an animal that we know of, right? So when you're looking at squares in an astrology chart, when you're looking at squares, as I'm stuttering, I'm a dragon rising. Dragon rising. Jason's a monkey. Okay, I said it. Bobby Brown's a monkey. Kind of like those two without the wrap on the one side. Metal horse. I'm a fire horse. Dragon rising. Something else, fire horse. And monkey. I got monkey in there. Metal dog. Metal dragon. Oh, this is interesting. You guys know my brother is a monkey. Isn't he wild? Monkeys are like little monkeys, right? Those monkeys go batshit crazy in life. They're like, oh, you're a fire horse. Me too, fire horse. I just gallop everywhere. I get up in the morning and I gallop. I need freedom. I'm a little galloper. Roosters, earth rooster, monkey, fire rooster, boar, tiger, rat, goat. Keithy was a goat. Keithy was a metal goat. Keithy, or metal pig goat. I don't know. Sheep goat. Keithy was a metal goat. My Dewey Bear was a goat. My Chirperoo is, you know, a little monkey pants. Rascal Pants is, she's a rabbit. Rascal's a rabbit. Mommy Ken is a dog. Yeah, snakes. I'll never go around snakes. No offense, I married a snake the first time around. I learned my lesson. Look at snake. Forest dog, cute. Fire goat. You mean earth dog? Forest dog. Rat dog. There's lots of dogs on here. I forget mine. Snake, snake, snake. Daughter is a dragon. Pig. Yeah. So cute. Keithy had pig in him. Johnny had pig. Jason, John, and Keith all have pig, rat, rabbit. Jason doesn't have, or no, Jason has rabbit. Keith didn't have rabbit. Yeah. I was looking at their pillars. Anyway, learning to bite. Snake learning to bite. Fire horse. Go online. Monkeys. Rabbits. I'm so confused. I'm blonde. I'm really confused. Rooster. Scorpio snake. Yes, that's a freaking monkey. I love the monkeys. Monkeys are hilarious. Monkeys are all over the monkey ass place, right? I just like saying monkey. It's like monkey. Monkey. Monkey see, monkey do, pretty much. Yeah, rabbit, Cancer metal dog. Monkey. No, monkeys really are my favorite. Metal monkey here. Married a monkey. The aliens are like, what the fuck are these humans talking about? Tigress. That sounds like a good one. Flying dove. I don't know what a flying dove is. No sheep. I know, no sheep, right? Well, Keith was a sheep goat. Well, it was a sheep and a goat. Sea monkey. So, okay, so water monkey. Okay, so what the hell was I saying here? I was going to say something. Okay, so when you go from squares to trines, people tend to think trines are better than squares, but squares cause action. If everything comes easily to me in a trine or like a grand trine, yeah, Keithy's a pig, 95. Oh, pig then, but he was a goat. I don't know. I gotta look it up again. Anyhow, metal goat. Yes. Okay, so squares cause conflict. So if you have pressure, it makes you perform. If you have things too easily, you're not going to perform. So trines, grand trines, can make people lazy. Squares can make people take action. That's what can happen. The answer is always detachment. Yes, exactly. Goat. Yeah, Keithy, I'm going to look him up right now. Did you hear Dr. Seuss cut some books out? What the effing fuckity fuck is that about? Like, really? You're going to ban Dr. Seuss? Green Eggs and Ham, Sam I Am? Is it the ham or is it the Yodes? Exactly. Finger of God. Bobby Brown has 2 Yodes, a cradle and many planetary oppositions. Oppositions are oppositions like this. So the energy bounces from you to me back and forth, back and forth. 6 months across your opposition. So opposing planets, the energy stretches between 2. Yeah, 95s. Keithy wasn't messy, but Jace is messy. But now Jace isn't messy, but Jace was messy. Okay, I'm going to look up Doodle. Little Keithy. Little Keith, I'm going to look up his chart. What does a kite signify? It signifies the energy going into one focus. But you have to be able to unlock the kite to make it work. So it's focused energy. Very focused energy. Okay, Keithy. Keithy is, hold on. Something ain't right. Keithy. Okay. Yeah, Keithy's year is pig. Keithy was a piggy, but he was a happy Chinese pig. But then his month is a rat month. His day is a goat. He's an earth goat. He's a water pig. Oh, I love the pigs. And he was a water rat and an earth dog. So his daddy was an earth dog. I don't have any of that in me. So let's look at Jace. JC is a metal monkey. Chirperoo is a metal monkey. Then he is an earth goat month. And then he is a wood rabbit. That matches with Rascal Pants. And then he's a water rat. Keith did tell me to do the YouTube. I love my Keithy so much. I think of him every day. I wake up calling him. Not that when I lived with him that I called him every day because he locked his door. Yep. And stellium is 4 or more planets in the same sign. Okay, conjuncting. All right, so let's look at little Kennas. Kenna is an earth dog, a wood tiger, metal monkey. She got the monkey in her too. She's got the monkey because that's the monkey that matches with Jason. And then she's a fire horse. Lila's got 2 rabbits and 2 fire horses. I know, Keithie's so cute. I get a headache when I talk about Keith and Bobby Brown. Okay. Palmistry, yeah, palmistry is interesting. Palmistry it's based a lot on astrology. I'm not so familiar. Yeah, you look up Chinese, look up your year and put Chinese astrology with it. Like put 1995 Chinese astrology sign. Scorpio, lock the door. What's the matter, universal love? I don't know what's the matter with universal love. Anyway, I didn't know you. Well, they're called pillars. They're called pillars. And then there's, it's such, I can't do it. You won't call it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm not sure how you like fully read. Oh my God. I literally cross in the midsection of the hand is psychic. Yeah, I've got the two mediumship crosses and I've got it all there. It doesn't mean anything if you don't do it. Just because someone says you have a sign and you are this doesn't make you that unless you actually do it. To work every day in and out. I'm going to tell people this too, damn it. Okay. I'm a goat. I'm not a goat, but anyway, here's what I'm going to say to you. Headache. Sorry, glasses have to come off. Headache. I'm getting a headache. Okay, so to work as a psychic or an astrologer, it's karmic and it's intense and it's extreme and it's day in and day out. It's not something to some people are like casually, oh, I'm psychic. Shut up until you do the work day in and day out. And I mean do the work day in and day out. I've always done the work day in and day out. So there's a responsibility to it on a soul level. So you know this when you do it. I mean, and when you do it for over 30 years, you've been doing it for over 30 years. And it's day in and day out. Because they think they're getting something. Why do people do anything? Because of their own greed. They think because they grew up poor, they have a right to money. Dolly Parton. They think because their parents didn't love them and they want attention. Kenny Rogers, Michael Jackson, whatever. They think that they want success, right? So they do it. If somebody says to you, all you have to do is sign this paper, all you have to do is go blah, 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 like this, then you go do that. And then it becomes another thing, right? And it never is over. It's a carrot. And they're taking it away. So the thing is detachment. If I'm poor, old, fat, stupid, ugly, with no money, no success, no career, whatever, too bad. That's what I am. So it's your own ego. Grand Cross is very hard energy, but when it opens up, it's great. Jason has a Grand Cross. And a couple of Grand Squares. Whatever. Anyway, when you're looking at it, if you agree to do what they want, you have to know who you're in business with. You can't just going into business with anybody. What's the expectation? And will they come and collect? Because it's a contract. And they're always tricking people. Like there were contracts for actors and they're like, we own your image into perpetuity. No, motherfucker, you don't own my image into anything. My image is my image. You did not make me. You do not own my image. You signed that to get on a talk show, to do a TV show where they say they own your image. What does that mean? They own your image. How do you own my fucking image? How do you own my image? How do you own that? You don't. You don't own what comes out of my head. That's why they don't like psychics either, because it comes out of my head. You don't create it, I create it. How about that? It comes from spirit. But what I'm saying is they can't do it. So their goal is to harness you like a farm animal. Okay, farm animal. Let's see. Have you ever come across a celebrity this has happened to? Oh, yeah, they can. Roseanne Barr's trying to do that right now. But like Bobby Brown, they came to collect. His wife, his daughter was collateral damage between both parents. They did that So look at Kelsey fucking Grammer. How many dead people in his family? How do you lose all of those people in your family? Go look up how many people died in his family. It's just a question. It's not a judgment. But I'm asking you, if there were such a thing and they wanted to take a soul and they wanted to do it for whatever reason, right? If they wanted to, then what the hell? How many? 8 people dead or whatever, right? I mean, a lot. Yes, that's right. Now, here's where John and I get into fights, because we do. Because it's what we do. We do get into fights. So, just because somebody says, yes, William Shatner as well, just because Bill Shatner, I was talking to Bill the other day, I mean Kirk, Captain Kirk. Okay, so just pretend that you agree to it and you don't believe them and it's a trick. They have cult people. Okay, and I'm going to tell you how that works. I just got to say this. Here's the thing. Here's how it works. It kind of works like if you agree to it, the energies in the astral level that go on that we don't see, right? Those energies harness, and it's like a dominoes effect all through your life. So even though nobody is particularly focused on taking a family member out, right? The energy moves and they feel it and it comes for them. It's not like anybody's like called up and like, hey, we need to place a, ixnay on that person's relative. It's not like that. It's an energetic thing and it's a force of power. So somebody may be led energetically to have a car accident. Somebody may be led to hang out with the wrong crowd, take a drug OD. It's an energetic thing. Yeah, it kind of is. There are people. Okay, so let's extend that a little bit farther. Sometimes people, and I saw a guy in the bar the other day. I was ordering dinner and we were in the bar part eating, but he was really drunk, this biker guy, right? And he was really drunk. Long hair, been drinking somewhere else, probably came there. We were eating dinner and he stood right in front of our table and it's like he got a glitch, stuck. And I was like going, oh God, look. I was like, something moved into his energy field. So if in a split second, I open my energy field through drugs or alcohol or whatever, right? Then something steps in and that something might go strangle your ass or shoot you up or do something and then leave, and the person is energy curse kind of. Yeah, it's energy. People don't know. They're not educated and I can't understand it. I can't understand why they don't know it. What do you think the law of attraction is in manifestation? Hi, I'm greedy and I want this. So I'm going to manifest to have this. What do you do to manifest? You ask for help from who? The saints. If you're Catholic, the saints. Who are the saints? Who are the saints? Is Mother Teresa a saint? Are you praying to Mother Teresa? Who are you praying to? Who are you praying to? And how do you know what you're praying to? So you're praying to entities, right? You're praying to entities. So who are those entities? Do you know? Voodoo, hoodoo. They call in energies. Indian religions where they have all kinds of statues they pray to. Well, they do conjure up. That's conjuring up. Act as if. Do this. Do that. Pull the energy in. What do you think they're saying to you? Yes, I believe in walk-ins. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've talked about that before. But what do you think they're praying to? Yeah, I know what Mother Teresa was, but what I'm saying to you is, they made her a saint. So people are going, she's going to be the saint of children. I don't know what she is. So what are you praying to? Go to New Orleans. Exactly. You know in New Orleans what I'm talking about. So people pray. They light candles with the energy of particular entities. That is conjuring up. If you're conjuring it up, just because you can't fucking see it doesn't mean it's not doing shit for you. What do you think genies are in Aladdin's whatever. Anyway, when you're talking about my son, be very clear that my son crossed over because I have not made a deal. So that kind of is a stupid question. I'd have to be sold out for my son to do it, and I am not sold out. So when you ask that, that's kind of like a reverse fucked up question. Because even if someone did take my son out through their unconscious, drug addicted, shitty ass actions, that has nothing to do with negative energy or selling out. And God was right there for Keith. Had nothing to do with that. It had to do with those people shitty karma, right? And that's what happened. So, I mean, people die, right? People die all the time. It doesn't always mean it's that. And you have to be sold out. So in order for somebody to go in that way, the people around them have to be sold out. Somebody has to be sold out. So if somebody is sold out, right, and somebody is sold out, then yeah, their relatives can die. Now, unless it's somebody else in my family is sold out, but he's still crossed over. I mean, you know, I'm convinced of that. That's not a problem. I've seen him now, and I know. But you have to, yeah, I know. It's a fucked up question. They're trying to accuse me of something. Whatever. I know I'm not sold out. So there. Oh, you got them. Yeah, I know. People love to do that. They like to stick it to you. Can't hurt me when you bring up my son. Nobody can hurt me because I don't feel anything. So you can go ahead and have an argument and say, I've already had the shittiest thing said to me on the day that my son died by family members. So you cannot fucking get me because I already went through it. There's nothing you can say now. I'm much stronger and we all die. And here's what I'm going to say to you. We all die. And because we all die, I'm not afraid that my son died. My son is in a good spot and I will go to him because we all fucking die. Unless, of course, you're special and you don't think you die. And in which case, well, no, I'm not. I'm saying, I know I'm not sold out, but we all die. So we all die. No, that's what you would mean. Like if you're saying Keith would never go to an evil place, he wasn't an evil person. And just because you are an evil person or what we consider to be evil person doesn't mean you go to an evil place, right? Because if you ask for God's forgiveness, God does forgive people. I mean, that's part of what that is. Yeah, no, Keith wasn't like that at all. Keith knew people who were sold. Keith, trust me. So there are people though in people's families, like you, how many people you have in your family? 20, 30, 40? I don't know how many people you have in your family, but let's say you have 40 people in your family. Let's say you have some people that work in Hollywood. Let's say you have some people who like marry directors in your family that work for Hollywood. They're probably sold out. That's true. And they can take other people out around you. That's the problem with not knowing who's sold out, because then you don't know who around them is going to die. It can be anyone, their best friend, or this, or that, right? Yeah, no, I know you guys are sorry. It's not good for anybody to lose their child. Or anybody really, but you're not losing them. It's life after this life, right? Keith was beautiful. I know. Keith was my buddy, my little boy. What? Okay, and religious people are so scared of magic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with religious people being scared of magic. It depends how they word. It depends how they word magic, because if you are if you're doing magic like card tricks, that's, you know, one thing. But if you're conjuring up spirits, that might be something, because what are you conjuring up? Exactly what are you conjuring up, right? I know his freckles were the best, little Doodleberry's freckles. Oh, I know. Oh God, I'm sorry for your cousin. Yeah, she'll never get over it. I'll never get over it. But she can learn to move in a different direction. Yeah. It's horrible. My baby. Not the baby. Never the baby. There's so many other people I feel like should have left the planet sooner. Not my choice. Shouldn't have been my Keithy, but it was my Keithy. So it is possible. Well, they believe that when they're doing their conjuring up. They are believing it's possible to be immortal. Yeah, that's what the Luciferian, the actual cult of it. I don't know about the people that just surface practice over here, but they actually believe, okay? Of course, we see our loved ones again. I don't know which loved ones from which life, but yes. But they're conjuring up and they want to continue to go on. That's part of their thing. They're attached to the physical world. They're not in spirit form. They don't believe in the spirit form. That's what they don't believe. They just don't believe it. Or, I mean, I've argued with people, you know, they say there's nothing after this life. I'm like, then why aren't you robbing banks and fucking taking everything you want if there's nothing after this life, okay? Yeah, okay, there you go. Jordan Sparks' family. No, that was the other one too. What's her name? Jennifer Hudson's family. But see, it doesn't mean that the people doing the murdering in the family are fully aware of what they're doing or why they're doing it. You see, if the soul is weakened and you fall for it, yeah, I don't do religion. Yeah, I don't do religion. But so, yeah, it's a whole bunch of different stuff. It's a whole bunch of different stuff. I don't know if they're all doing it, but you just please tell me. People say, and it's the biggest lie on the planet. I'm not saying hard work doesn't pay off, but it is the biggest fucking lie in the planet when you hear some jackass like Zuckerberg or mental patients, little Billy Gates, when you hear them and you hear what they're saying, and then you learn about the family background, and you learn about that when you hear them talk, it can't be their intellect. They're not that smart. They're just not that smart. They're not that smart. There's another thing going on. And ask yourself this: why do we as a culture value people like Jeff Bezos with all his money when it's not being handed out to stop world hunger? Why do we accept the fact that world hunger goes on because people steal the food going into those countries? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why? Why is he a good person? Because he has money. Why do we listen to it? Who needs to amass that much money? What is that about? Why do you need that much money? It's not a judgment. Take your money, you earned it. But at what cost did you earn it, and how did you get there? Are you telling me, okay, so you've got Whitney Houston, you've got Bobby Brown. Are you telling me there aren't 1,000 other equally as talented people? So in the end of something, when they pick somebody, why do they pick him and not him? Why do they pick her and not her? Equally talented. Who's going to pull their panties down and bend over first is what it is. But it isn't necessarily sex like that I mean. That's not exactly what I mean. But they've all had to go through whatever it is to get where they're going. And that's why they're so fucked up and pissed off later on. Oh, celebrity life is hard. It's not hard to have money and do shit. It's hard to put up with the people that you have to placate on your way up the door, or they won't give you what you want, okay? That's what's hard. It's not hard to live with money. How hard is that? Shut up. That's not hard. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible what goes on. But people have to understand that. It's a whole thing. Are you telling me there aren't tons of brilliant singers, tons of amazing people, tons and tons of, fabulous whatever it is that they can do? It's just these people we have to kiss, why? And why do they all espouse the same thing politically? Why do they all do that? Okay? Why do they all do that? Why do they all have the same political viewpoint? Is it because they have to be grateful for the money that they got? And is the money they got not just an exchange? I don't know how to word it, but here's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to say this honestly. If you have to go out like whoever, pick a Kardashian, pick a whomever, and you have to get a whole bunch of facial plastic surgery, right? And to look a certain way, and then we're supposed to call you beautiful, I don't understand why that's an okay thing. I'm not saying you can't do something to fix yourself. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But if your face has been altered like that, how is it that you are beautiful? That's not beautiful. That's concocted in a petri dish. It's not beautiful. It may look, okay, it is beautiful, but you know what I'm saying? So I would rather see people who are real. And that is the one thing I like about Brad Pitt right now. The one thing I like about Brad Pitt, I don't know what his body looks like naked, but I like the lines in his face. I like the lines in his face. They're the real lines in his face. And I like that. I like something about it. That's what I want to say. I feel like it's a huge problem because we have little kids. Yeah, if you like your gray hair, keep your gray hair, whatever it is. I will tell, as a boy mom, I just wondered how you felt. Oh, I like it. Of course, I love Rascal. I love all of my son's girlfriends, all of their little female friends. I love the Rascal because they're girlies and I love them. And I can do nails. So anytime the boys brought home a girl, I was like, let's do our nails. I was dying to go to the shop and do the nails. So yeah, Ashton Kutcher, all these people on YouTube here talking about that channel Thrive and Ashton Kutcher stuff. What are you doing? Do you not know that? Now they got tab. Come on. They're so dumb. I don't get it. Or they're not awake or they're part of it. I don't know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It is fun to be that. Yeah, of course he is. Beauty is so individual, but I will tell you this, getting back to menopause, okay, fire rabbit. Getting back to menopause for women, and I hate to say this, women, but for us in this society, it's I like DiCaprio's fluffiness. You can kind of need the fluffiness like a doggy. Need. I don't know if Keith liked my work or not. I mean, I think he did. I mean, I don't know. Does any kid like their mother's work? I don't know. I have no idea. We didn't really discuss it. My house was full of clients for Keith's whole life. Like my house had clients in it. So they were, all my clients knew my children. You like fluffy men. So yeah, my kids grew up with everybody coming in the house. So they knew, I told you, Keith used to climb out his bedroom window with the sheet out the window and then jump off the roof and on the back fence and out the back door when he was like 10. But yeah, he was really cute when he did that, Keithy. But here's what I would say. With menopause, truly for women out there, this is what I've noticed. I've noticed in your 50s, like, unfortunately, I married an older man when I was younger, so I'm part of the problem, okay? I'm part of the problem because I married an older man. He should have been with somebody his own age, and I should have been with somebody my own age, but I couldn't stand them back then. I tried that in the first marriage. It didn't work. So you go with somebody much older. You set society up to bouncy men. You set society up to think that that's okay. And then when you get to be a woman of your age, really, you're kind of by yourself. So you just get used to being by yourself. You're going to be by yourself. I feel unless you're going to settle for something, unless it works out good, which I think might happen like 20% of the time. So I know Bobby found a cutie, that kind of thing. But as a woman, I just know I'm basically going to be alone in my life. That's what's going to happen. The men, if they're in their 70s, they can get women. The men in their 60s can. The men in their 50s, always the older men can. I just, it's not going to be the same for me because they're like, oh, I don't want to go with an old person. So that's it. Yeah, I don't mind being by myself, but, yeah. Acne. Yeah, I love the acne that comes back, but but you're not young. It doesn't matter what you look like. And I don't look like I'm 20. I don't look like I'm 20. I know what I look like. I see the age. Men see the age. No, this is honestly my thinking. I mean, young men are great, whatever, but my thinking is, why do you want to impose your aged body on a young man? Why? Why do you want to do that? Why? I do not want to. It's not fair to a young person to go with them if you're older. Why do people do that? It's not fair. It's not right. Because the energy, if you're going to have children, that's one thing. Okay? That I'm not saying I'm not any of those things. I'm just telling you, I am old. If you're half of 100, you are old. Get real, people. You are old. Okay? You are. So if you are over 50, you are old. No, 85 is really, really elderly. Okay? But anybody in their 50s is half of 100, and most people live to be 70. So you're fucking old. It doesn't matter how you feel, but you have to look in the mirror and know what you are. You have to know that you're going to, you know, I mean, men are visual. Why do they want older? Come on. Think about it for a second. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I'm turning the same as you, Tammy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But you have to know what you are. And I think it's arrogant of, you know, people. You can have an affair with a younger guy, of course. But if you want to settle with them, I don't know what to say about that. I guess it's up to them. But I wouldn't believe it necessarily. So that's me. That's me. Because people get old. And when people get old, they need to, yeah, I wasn't looking, I'd given up. I've pretty much given up. I gave up when I was 20. I noticed, yeah, anyway, I grew up in the wrong industry. I noticed men like them like 15, 14, 13, 12. So I was like, okay, so I tried to just, you know, have kids and stick in the kid life. And then that's it. So there you go. Everybody looks good in their 20s. Even if they don't think they look good, they look good. Even if they're chubby, they look good. Even if they're skinny, they look good. Even if they have acne, they look good. Yeah, you're not supposed to settle. But yeah, I don't think it's, I don't know. It's just me. It's just me. Yeah. I mean, people notice age on you. And when they say you look good, I'm not saying I don't look good. What I'm saying is I'm half of 100 and plus. So when you get closer to 60 and you get closer to 70, you get closer to 80, you don't really have a right to take a young person's life and date them like that, do you? I don't know. Yes, more men tried with me when I was 12 than now. That's the same here. That's what I'm saying. It's such a sick society. So women, I've noticed, kind of, I mean, you can settle, but all the men with money, they're always out fucking the younger ones, right? They can pay them, they can buy them, they can do. You can't date the same age when you're my age because they're not interested in you. You know, they're not. They're not interested. They're not. Kevin Costner, I think, is in his 60s. No, I would never go on a dating app. Are you fucking crazy? Who goes on a dating app? What is that? Why are you on a dating app? If you're on a dating app, then you're probably looking at too much. I don't need to be compared to that. No, thanks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It just is. Get a sugar guy. No, first of all, I can't do anything for money. Nothing for money. Because I'm not going to do what you want me to do. So I got called a gold digger when I married John by his bitch ass daughter. But, you know, shut up. She's the gold digger. But anyway, I got called a gold digger. That's the last thing on the fucking planet I even thought about. But they automatically assume because you're a girl and you're attractive at the time, who isn't at 20, who isn't, right? They assume you're a gold digger. No, here's what I looked for with John. This is what I looked for. I came from Psycho Guy, the first Aries, Psycho, right? Yeah, I love nature, not gold. No, you can't buy me. I give my shit away all day long to people. You can't. You date me and you're 30. Yes, I do get offers from 30-year-olds, but they're mentally ill or they have mommy issues, okay? What am I going to do with a 30-year-old? That's my son's age. I don't do shit like that with, no, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you got to have mommy issues. You can't want to date somebody 20. I had daddy issues. I wanted somebody 20 years older. That's an abuse issue you're working at. I'm talking about myself, not you. You didn't do that. I saw my kids on John's back. Yeah, I did. But I looked at him. Now, I didn't look hard enough into it to see how crazy some of his fucking family, his kids were. But he had a stable job. He had raised children without killing them. And I was deathly afraid of my children being harmed by a man due to my own background. So that was very important to me. So there you go. Yeah, I'd kill a woman if she dated my son and she was my age. I'd fucking kill her. Get away from my kid. It's creepy. There's something fucking wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Get away from my son. Get away from him. I know. I got a problem. It's okay, like a few years older, but somebody who's like his mother's age, are you kidding? Are you kidding? But see, John married somebody younger than his daughter, so he caused that problem. I'm younger than his daughter. Hello? Yeah, it is kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of wrong. And they think that they're in their head, they're right. But what it is you're trainable when you're younger, right? Oh, there, 25. You're another one. 25 years. It is a mommy daddy issue, whatever. Um, yeah, exactly. But it's it's hard. I mean, I'm not saying that it's good or bad or whatever, right? I'm not, oh my God. I don't have false teeth, you asshole. Okay, see, yeah, dating apps I just wouldn't do because they're all married men. That's what's going on. I mean, maybe not some, but they've all done their pictures. They all look different and everybody's all paranoid. Here's what I need. I shouldn't say this out loud. Here's what I need. I need, if you're going to be in love with somebody, you need them not to fight you every day. So that leaves every Aries on the planet out from dating. So I will never date another Aries because all they want to do is sock you in the face, right? So no, no more Aries. I can't stand it. I was raised by Aries and I'm not, doing that, right? So no Aries. But I would like to have an intimate connection relationship with somebody in the lifetime where it was non-fighting and peaceful, which I don't think is possible on this planet, okay? I know they were, I just, I'm not saying all Aries are bad. It's just I married two of them and it's just been one fist fight after another. Not John didn't fight me that way. And actually John was a good man and we have our children. So he's my baby daddy. So, he's good that way. And there were moments of peace, but I mean, no addicted people. If you fucking drink or do drugs, even if you smoke the fucking pipe a few days, fuck off with that pipe. I don't want you. If you can't stay sober and you got to smoke your weed, get away from me. If you got to drink your shit and get drunk, get away from me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If you snort cocaine, get the fuckity fuck away from me. Yeah, Aries drive me crazy. Not Paige. Paige is a girl Aries, and that's like being a girl Leo. We're strong. So Paige, I love, but I'm not dating Paige. I don't have to date Paige. She's my little friend. Yeah, no Scorpios. Fuck off, Scorpios. John is an Aries with a Scorpio rising and a Taurus moon. That's absolutely out. Absolutely the fuck out. And I'm going to check Chinese astrology too. Because if you have that, I'm not doing that. This is not happening. It's not happening. First husband, Scorpio, Aries sun, Scorpio rising, and Scorpio moon. That's not happening either. No. I don't know what the best sign is for a man because it depends on what your signs are, right? Funny Pisces. Yeah. Oh, you'll love seeing Paige. Paige is the best. Cancers are peaceful. Have you met Jason? He's anything but peaceful, but he's an Aries rising. So we got Mr. Fighty again. Oh, Sag, Leo, Aries rising. Okay, you're out. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Ascendant and moon. Yeah. Oh my God. Taurus moon. Deanna's a Taurus moon. I love Deanna, but the thing with Taurus moon is they're very logical. I'm not logical. I don't they like their time schedules and they love their list. Here's what John does. So you call John up and you're like, ring, ring, ring. And he's like, so what happened today? And I'm like, okay, this happened or that happened. And he's like, who told you that? When did that? Shut up. I don't keep track of shit like that. I don't keep track of it. He's like a detective. You have a conversation and you're like, yeah, I went here and I saw this over there. Well, who was with you? Not who was with you, but who saw that? Are you sure they saw it? I don't care. I saw it. Whatever. Anyway, it's just hilarious. I go, you ask too many questions. He's full of fucking questions. That's not how I process. I just have to go free. I don't want to schedule. We got into fights when we went to Palm Springs. He's like, you didn't call me to tell me when. I'm like, I don't know. I'll just call you. I know. Who cares? Right? Who fucking cares? I'm telling you something. Who cares? Oh my God. Married in Aries, divorced in Aries. Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, I don't know if I'm great in bed. No one's ever said anything. I have no idea. No idea. No one ever comments on it. I think I'm just too aggressive. They do not fucking comment. Okay. Thank you for the super chats, you all. And I don't need someone rating me in bed. Fuck off with that. You're lucky I'm in bed with you and I'm not sleeping because apparently I'm a narcolepsy now. I'm narcoleptic. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, don't judge my bedroom. Who judges someone's bedroom quality? Right? Like, oh my God, you're really good in bed? What does that even mean? I don't know. It depends what you like. Like, do you like to suck dick? Do you like to do this? If they don't do oral sex, get out. Oh, did I say that? I hope there's no little kids watching. Little kids, close your ears. Um, Kids, close your ears. I'm serious. No condoms. I won't do condoms. I'm not doing condoms. Take your condoms. My girlfriends go crazy. They say, how can you say that? I'm like, you know what? No. If I have to get a fucking condom with somebody, no. No. And no. And that went for John too. He never wore a condom, okay? Never. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not. Not doing it. I'm sorry. I can't. Cannot. Not doing it. Never. I've had a lot of coffee lately and I'm still sleeping. But I don't read charts in reference to boyfriends or anything. I'm an Aries. I don't believe any Aries. No, no, no. Yeah, well, then I'm not fucking you because I'm not wearing a condom. What is that condom thing? What is that? Oh, you might get an STD. I got news for you. If you're married to somebody and they cheat on you, and most of them do. I worked in the strip clubs. They were all fucking married men, and they would pay money to fuck girls in the clubs. Just saying. All right. So if you're married businessman with his little suit, paying all your bills and your nice house, driving your car, or your fucked up husband, making you work, he works, whatever, and he go into the strip club, yeah, he'll get some fucking, you know what, for some cash. So therefore, he's going to come home with an STD. So are you going to wear a glove with your husband? Because you all should. Not all of you, but just saying. Do I believe in cusps? I've already answered that. That's why, see, I'm not spying on anyone. I'm not here to spy on them. I don't care what they say. IUD, you know, well, that's for pregnancy. But IUD, yeah, I don't know about that. I stopped stripping last week, so I'm a 50-year-old stripper. Sorry. I stopped when I was 23. When my body aged, women don't look good really naked. I mean, people say they do. I didn't feel they do. I looked at myself in the fucking mirror. I was 23. I was in fantastic shape. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to go out on a high note. That is how you leave the bedroom. Like I said the other note, high note, bow out and back out. That's how you do it. I'm not going to strip till I'm in my 30s. I'm not going to have kids and strip. That wasn't me. I wasn't going to do that. So yeah, 23, but that had been 10 years for me. That's me. Take a bow and I'm out. I was going out on a high note, not a low note. I wasn't going to be like, you know, it's time to retire this bitch. She's sagging. No, thanks. Yeah, well, I would never go naked now. I haven't worn a bathing suit since Keithy was little. I think he was like 2. I never wore a bathing suit after that because I have my personal opinions on people. And I realize we all can't help how we look or whatever, but turtlenecks are a must. Soon it's going to be cover the arms. It's just terrible aging, okay? It happens though. Yeah, well, there you are. You're taking brave. You guys can strip as long as you want. I never did anything for birth control. Why would I do anything for birth control? I wanted children. Yeah, I never did anything for birth control. Sorry. No glove, exactly. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't wish I was 20 again. I was psycho in my 20s. I'm just not doing it. Yeah, we age differently. And anybody that thinks that you don't age, you still age. You age, you know. No, I'm not harsh on myself. I was in an industry where I could see what people look like. You can't come out of the strip industry and then grow old and think like you should be prancing around naked. You know. You know different. You know what men look at. And it's also not a good industry because, I mean, when I did it, it was different in that, no, I don't want more. Did you want more children? No, I didn't want to be trapped with my children. You know, because you stay in a marriage and stuff when you have children, or at least I do. Yeah, if you smoke, you age quickly. Why would you want to be with an old man? I don't know if you love them. I loved my husband. He was older. If you love someone, you love them. That's true. But, what can I tell you? Yeah. People age. People are different. Did you have pictures? I've already shown all my pictures. Yes, there's many pictures out there. But yeah, when you love someone, you love them. I don't necessarily look at you love them. It's not until they destroy your love that you don't love them. Why does everyone cheat? Because marriage is bullshit. I don't know. Why does everybody cheat? Ask the men out there that are cheating with the women out there. You never know. You never know why they cheat. They cheat because they cheat. That's what people do. You can marry whoever you want, 12 years older. I really feel at this point, why do we pick cheaters? That's a childhood thing. Yeah, I could have friends with benefits as long as they didn't. As soon as a man tell me what to do or call him at a certain time, I can't. I'm not going to explain to you. I'm not going to fucking call you. I'm not making plans ahead of time. That's why I had to tell John when we went to Palm Springs. I'm like, get in the car. He's like, but I don't know the plans. I don't care. I'm just telling you, he has to have it like so finite and so specific. I can't stand it. I'll go. I'll get in the car. Let's go. We don't have to plan. I just don't want to fucking plan. I don't care. I could never, I don't want to do. Love is love. It's true. But I will tell you, the age differences bring out so many problems. Don't interfere with I don't interfere with my kids' lives. I don't interfere with their lives at all. I'm not in their lives. My son is dead. My other son is alive, but I'm not interfering. But I will be friends with their kids and their lovers and everybody. I'll be friends with everybody. Yes, I did. Correct. Yes, I really did. I danced and did readings. Yes, both. Yeah. Why would I not? I wanted to, and I'll do any career I want to do at any time. I will do that I'm so sarcastic. I don't mean to keep saying that. Jason's 28. Jason, married 30 years, never cheated. Oh, you don't have to cheat. That's great. No, a lot of people don't cheat, but I find there's always one person in the relationship that does. And if you're married to any kind of an addict, alcoholic, drug addict, cocaine addict, pill addict, they are cheating. That is what they do. I went to college and did readings. Oh, great. That's so good. Yeah, well, you went to college. I pretended to go to college and took my G-string off. Anyway, yeah, Jason's young. Yeah, I didn't say Jace wasn't young. He's 28. Kenna just turned 27. That's Jason's girl. And Lila will be turning 10. Yeah, I love the men that go, hi, I want to talk to you. Don't you love those people? Okay, so tell me about Tinder. Because my clients tell me, I want to have 8 husbands. Okay, well, I don't know what to make of that, but yeah. I don't know what to make about that. Yeah, he's young. Jace is young. When's your guest going to be on? As soon as I can get her here, my pagey. Was my ex Brian gay? I suspect if you think he was, he was. Yeah, people are really fucked up. I actually don't think relationships work on this planet. Not because we don't, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. I think everybody's full of shit. Yeah, I don't know. Never been on Tinder. I know, I'm asking, why do addicts cheat? Because addicts don't deal in reality. And if you don't deal in reality, and so if you're avoidant in your life, right? If you're avoidant in your life and somebody tells you need to be sober, you're going to go find somebody that agrees with your shitty behavior, because the energy element of somebody who isn't an addict with somebody who is an addict is entirely different. If they're hanging out in bars, they're cheating. If they're hanging out in pool clubs, snorting cocaine every night, or clubs, they're cheating. That's what they do. It's just what they do. I don't know why they do it, because they can, they like it, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know I don't know about, I want a connection. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who to connect with. You know who I connect with? I just try to be nice to people I talk to all day long. Tinder is for swingers. Yeah, I know there's something wrong with Tinder. There's definitely something wrong with Tinder, because I get so many crazy clients, stories from clients that they tell me we're on Tinder, and I'm like, what are you saying to me? They tell me, yeah, I just want to be free too. They tell me all kinds of things on Tinder, and I cannot stop laughing. Like, I'm like, what did you just say? Yes, on life support, the soul is outside of the body, but you're tying the soul to the body on life support because the physical body hasn't dropped. The soul is here. It's not quite shut off because you're keeping it alive. So it's a form of hostage taking, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to. Chemistry is extremely important. Chemistry, I would actually say not being a bully is important in a marriage, and giving the person the right to do what they want without shoving your family on them is important. And I would say not drinking or being an alcoholic in a marriage is important, and not causing chaos. So basically not marrying somebody who causes chaos. If you marry someone who causes chaos, your life's going to be chaos. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's, No, I never went on Tinder. I'm just asking because so many people call me and they're like, I'm like, yeah, I don't find men particularly safe. I don't not trust them, but they can be violent. And when they're violent, they come after you, so I'm sure John cheated. He's a fucking man. I don't care. I don't look. I never looked. I don't go through enough to find out if someone cheats because I don't pay attention in a relationship like that. That's not how I'm going to pay attention in a relationship. But he's a man, so I'm pretty sure he did, yes. To answer your question, yes, I believe he did. Can I prove it? No. Do I care to? No. But I didn't say I wasn't jealous. I can't be bothered. I was focused on my own self. So in a marriage, to me, it was never a partnership. It's like we're going to have children, and that's the partnership. I wanted my children, and I got my children. Not necessarily was the relationship with the man important as my children, okay? So my children were more important. So that was what I focused on. And secondly, I have my own life. I work and do my own shit. I was at a lot of meetings, creating a lot of stuff. That's what I do. So I'm never going to look at what a man does. I don't even know if they say they're going out. I don't even bother to check. I don't give a shit. I never look through paperwork. I never look through his phone. I don't care. I don't fucking care. So that's it. Why? I'm not going to do that. I'm not saying I wasn't jealous at times or wondering, but I just had my own life. So when I have my own life, I have my own friends and my own stuff that I do. So it's a very separate kind of life. That's it. That's how I feel about it. So I'm not really a good marriage partner because I need separateness. I need to be separate. Yes, I was 20 when I stabbed his tires, so that was different. And that's because he wasn't telling me the truth. I don't care what you say, but don't lie to me. So, yeah, I was 20. You can't really count that 30 years later. I mean, after I had my kids, I'm telling you, after I had my kids were a priority. I got married to have kids. I did not get married to have a husband. I got married to have kids. I don't really care about the husband. I cared, but you know what I'm saying. Like if I was to put it in things, I actually feel my relationship, and I blew it a lot, but my relationship with my children and having children was far more important than anything I ever did in a marriage. It's true. Cats are forever. I mean, I know people say that's not right, but that's what I feel. Hi in England right there. Yeah, I wanted to have kids and no husband. That's how I felt as a teenager. So yes, I am still married. But yeah, I wanted to have kids and no, I didn't really want the husband per se. I'm sure John watches the channel. I speak to his face. He knows what I say. He knows this about me. If you're going to marry me, you're going to know who I am. I haven't changed since I'm just less feisty now. But if you're going to marry me, you know who I am. You're never going to get in the way of my running. So if I take off for the weekend and run, if I'm gone at 2 a.m. and run, if I run before we go for dinner, these are things I'm going to do and have never stopped. So you're going to know that. My work comes, so you're not going to get in the way of my fucking money, right? Exactly. You're never going to get put in the way of you're never going to block my money. So if a man tries to come in and take my money, you're not going to do it. You're not going to tell me to stop working because you're not going to have control over me. So if you marry me, you pretty much know that. Jesus. Yeah, that's how I speak. Like I'm single. I was married for 33 years, I was with John 33 years, married almost 30, technically. 33 years. I found it very, 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 when I was married, it was good because I didn't have to talk to other men. So I liked that part of it, where there were no other men I had to deal with, because I really didn't like that part. So that was really good. When I had my children, I love that even more. So yeah, I was glad I never had to then go into to be around. I'm not a huge fan of, I love men, but I'm not a huge fan because they're, you know what I'm saying. It's true. Yeah. What does it matter what I'm saying, you guys? Stop fucking asking me questions. Do I fucking ask your questions? What's it matter? I tell you stories here anyway. You don't know what I am or not, because I'm not going to tell you the fucking truth about that, and it's none of your fucking business. Stop asking me questions about that. Yeah, no, it's about, I don't trust men. Like, are you still married? You talk like you're married. You talk like you're single. Well, I was fucking married 30 years. I've said that, and I've never not said it. So it doesn't matter how I talk. That's your perception of how I talk. And I'm answering whoever said that up there. Your perception of how I talk. I'm not going to fawn over a man, because I won't do that. I'm equal to a man, so I'm not going to fawn over them. Thank you very much. Some women are like, oh, my husband, I adore him, so I'm not going to do that. Sorry. No, makes me bonkers. And I don't expect them to do it to me. Not publicly. I mean, who's going to do that? I mean, you can say you love your husband, but Jesus. It's true. I'm not going to do it. I'm equal. If I'm not equal to you and I have to kiss your ass, then we're not really in a relationship. I'm not going to kiss your ass if I'm in a relationship with you. I'm not going to do that. Or anybody. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Leo, triple Leo, not doing it. Pluto in the first house. We are equal. I'm supposed to be equal. Just because I married a man and he thinks he's better, that's not the point. You know why older men marry younger women. I do. It didn't work for John, but John says, but I loved you. I wasn't thinking of your age. Really? I'm younger than your daughter. You weren't thinking of the age? How delusional are you? It's for control. It's because they think they're going to mold you, or you're going to look up to them. That's it. I'll look up to you like I looked up to my daddy, and I didn't talk to him for a long time. So there's that. But no, I mean, they think it, but he sure got the wrong thing. He sure got the wrong thing. Yeah, I know, right? But there's a lot of good things about him, because in truth, yeah, John, I don't know. John did not want a second family. He did not want to have more kids. He will tell you he did it just for me. He definitely didn't want to have 2 more kids. He already had raised his kids. His kids were out of the house. So he did not want more kids. I could not stay with him if I didn't have a kid. Why would I get married? I wanted kids. So, yeah, John did not want the kids. He did it for me, is what he says. So he blamed me. He blamed me. A potato here. I think he blamed me for having the kids, right? Not blame me. He chose to have them with me, but we made an agreement. That's how I would say. But anyway, what I was going to say, I was going to say something really funny, but I can't remember what it was. I don't think anything of Michael Jordan. I know nothing about him. I don't watch anything to do with sports at all. At all. Yeah, I'm having transition. Wait, transition? Labor transition? Is that what you're talking about? You're about to give birth? Labor? Yeah. So, yeah, no, I do it. I know people ask, they're like, what? Who fucking cares who's married, right? Does anybody really care? Do you care? Like, why do you care if I'm married or I'm not married, or if I'm fucking 10 guys? Maybe I want to be polyamorous. Why does anybody care? I don't, but why does it? I'm not in the mood for that. Why does anybody care? I don't know why people care. It's like, who cares? People stick to their marriages as like a good thing. And that's good if they like it, that's a good thing. Oh, that's what I was going to say about John. Yeah, John was good, but here's where he was really good. It's very hard when you marry a woman who's a psychic. Okay, as all of my psychic friends' families know, because my work came first, so my family was put over here. Would you stop asking these fucking questions? Stop fucking asking. I don't ask what you do in the morning in your underwear. Don't ask me about my fucking marriage. I already told you what I told you. Shut up. Anyway, I have to agree about my kids. Yeah, I just wanted the kids, right? But no, what I was going to say is to have a psychic, to marry a psychic, John was very, very good at that because immediately came the people in the house. So it's very hard for a man to let like everybody come and your wife's energy is taken over. So I will say that my family, my boys and John, everybody, those three, because they're, John is very psychic, yes. John is very psychic naturally, and his mother read tea leaves for him when he drank tea with her. She read the tea leaves for him. We were talking about that the other night. But to have a psychic, to live with a psychic in the house is very difficult because your wife is on call. So there's times when, fuck off. I'm gonna come and kick the shit out of you. I'm like a cat. Out come my nails. I'm like, okay, so anyway, you've got people in the house and people are calling your wife. They're calling your wife on vacation. They're calling your wife in the middle of the night. When people die, they're calling your wife. When drug addicts happen and kids happen, they're calling your wife. So you don't get a lot of time with your wife. She is always counseling other people because karmically it's the work. Now, I'm not saying it has to be that way, but it actually is that way. So a lot of where you go, and then when you go to parties, you don't get attention, but your wife does, right? So it's difficult because they want you to, so it's difficult that way. Yeah, there. John's family's from Ireland and England. Yeah, it was very difficult, but it's hard because literally John gave his living room up and kitchen up, and so did my kids for their whole childhood so their mom could work and do the work. So I have to say that was probably the strongest connection, is that he could handle it. It takes a special person to be around a psychic. Yeah, vibrators do rule. Vibrators fucking rule. Sorry, men, vibrators rule. Although I'd like, kissing a man is wonderful. Exactly. Hiking is wonderful. Oh God, pulling the plug on the sister-in-law tonight. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm sorry, you said that so flippantly. However, when you're with her, tell her it's okay to cross over and then pray as her soul leaves. You'll be freeing her. Tell her it's okay to be free. Tell her to go to her family members and just tell her to go and just tell her you love her. Whisper in her ear and tell her as she goes. It's going to be very hard. I'm sorry. That's going to be hard. Yeah, I saw some videos on me. I have to go look. I have to go just tell her to go. Tell her it's okay to go and tell her you love her. Thank you all for the super chats. Tell her you love her and just whisper in her ear. They can hear you even if it's on a subconscious thing. So I'm sorry, your poor sister-in-law. Yeah, just tell her to let go. It's okay. I told my mom. Yeah, that's all you can do. I screamed for Keithy to come back. I was the bad mom. I'm like, come back. That's all I could say over his head was come back. I just didn't want my Keith to go. So I was screaming for him to come back, and he was propelling. His energy really sped up as he crossed out. But I was calling for him to come back. I really wanted him to come back. I didn't want his body to be broken, though. His body would have been broken. But I was calling for him to come back. I couldn't shut up. I'm sure Jason wanted to slap the crap out of him. He was standing behind me. He's probably like, what the fuck is wrong with her? All I wanted was for him to come back. Yeah, so I know it's hard to let go of somebody. It is very hard. It's a problem. I think of his face on the ground every day. It's terrible. Actually, I don't think of it as terrible because he had a really beautiful face. But I can totally understand when someone's on life support. Here's the thing. Think of it this way. Cindy, think of it this way. Think of it, if she's on life support, she's not having any quality of life. So you want her to go on. She will live another life. There is life after this life, actually, although it's very hard. And Cindy, if I could say anything, thank you all for the super chats. Thank you so much. If I could say anything to you with your sister-in-law letting her go, if you're going to let her go and you're going to be in the room with her, that's an honor to be with the soul when they cross over. They need support from this side too. So whoever's around your sister-in-law as she passes is an honor to push energetically through. Okay, so when we leave out of the body through this energy field, you go through kind of like transition kind of thing, right? Transition, if you will, energetically. So it's like an airplane going through turbulence. you want to push your energy with her to go so she can go, so that you don't hold her here out of whatever it is, so that she's relieved of her pain. So you want to do that. That's what you want to do. If you can do that, you know, you never die alone. You don't die alone. There's always somebody with you, but I know what you're saying. And the people that are with you at the time of your death, it's a very karmic thing. Yeah. That's what I said to Keithy. I couldn't stop saying come. All I could just come back, Keithy. Don't go, don't. But he was gone when I got there. I knew that, but I thought maybe he could hear me and he would come back. That's what I thought, because I was delusional there. So that's the only thing that I could. That's the only thing I could say is just come back. But he was gone. He was gone in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, beginning to end, and he was dead and out of his body. However, yeah, you just have to tell them. You have to tell them they can go. I've been with several people when they die, you know, I've been with them. So Keith and I saw his grandmother pass out of her body, and John's mom, and the energy go out, you know, of her body and rise up. We saw that together. Keith and I did. The rest of the people didn't. Oh, hi, Cato. Thanks. Cato's still listening. Bobby. Hi, Cato. Cato's little ears perk up, and he puts his little best cat jacket on. See, Cato, I could date, but he's a cat, so I can't. And I'm not dating, so it doesn't matter. I'm not dating. When I say half this shit, it's just like whatever. I know people get rude. They they get all rude, right? They get all rude, but yeah. John's father was there for Keithy when he crossed over, but yeah, it was, I told my mother, jump out. They do need some kind of energetic speed to leave physically. It's like, remember in those movies, I don't know, Star Trek or whatever, when the spaceship speeds up like this and it's like warp speed. That's kind of what happens to the physical body from what I've been able to see when they leave. But I couldn't see Keith, and it drove me goddamn crazy where I couldn't see him around there, right? So I was like, oh, I want to see Keithy, but I couldn't. Oh my gosh, when she died of cancer. That's lovely that your parents were with her and her heart stopped. I mean, they were able to be with her though. That's an honor to be with somebody when they die. That's an honor. Truly, it's an honor. I feel it's an honor. Yeah, it is okay to leave. It is. Yeah, I know we live after this life, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, it was quite traumatic to see Keith on the ground, to see my Keith on the ground. Yeah, I think of it every day. I see that face. I think I have post-traumatic stress from that, but yet I can't feel anything. So, and all I can say when I wake up is, where's Keith? And then I ask for Keith. So I'm always talking to him. So yeah, it's very weird. My sister was vibrating as she left. They have to vibrate to get the energy to get out of the physical atmosphere around the earth. And I knew Keithy did it. I saw it later on as he left. They were trying to pull him back this way, though. The energy around where he died was trying to pull him back, but he shot out just so quickly. I saw that. I finally was able to see it. But yeah, so Keithy died on his motorcycle in July. And so, yeah, anyway, they put the cement in the park and didn't tell me, even though I asked this Parks and Rec if they could tell me, but it's Mayor Yoga Pants' office. Yoga Pants. Anyway, Yoga Pants' office, and the nice kid, Chance, he's very nice, okay? Chance, he told me they put the cement down and they're going to bring the bench. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I know. Recall Newsom. Recall Newsom. This channel's, out of all the things I say, the channel will get shut down for that. Garcetti is Yoga Pants. Seriously. Serious Yoga Pants. Serious. Fruity Pants. He's Fruity Pebbles. Wait, did you find out more about what? Not yet. I mean, yes and no, and yes and no. Yes and no. Bobby and I found witnesses. Actually, Bobby, but yeah, Yoga Pants. That's who I'm dealing with for Keithy's bench, though. I'm like, okay, seriously? City of Los Angeles. He died in July. I bought the bench October, November, and so here we are in February. And the benches are pre-made, by the way. The plaque had to be made. I don't know what the delay is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there you go. But yeah, to see, I'm sure many people, Johnny saw Jimmy on the ground. So Johnny saw Jimmy and was completely traumatized. I saw Keith, so, and I wasn't traumatized per se, but all I could look at was his socks and his little, where's his shoe? Where's his shoe? Oh, your brother's been missing since 2004. Yikes. Yeah. No, they didn't list him as COVID. They didn't. I know. Surprisingly, the motorcycle accident won president over that one. But it's just so weird that, yeah, it's just weird. It's weird that your brother's missing. It's weird that Keithy died. It's just weird. Many people died of overdoses. Yeah, no closure. You're right about that. That would drive me fucking crazy, no closure. It's driving me crazy now, and I kind of have closure in that I saw him. But yeah, if somebody's missing, I'm going to say this too, though. If he's missing since 2004, that might, thank you all for that, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. If he's missing Conrad for that long, it might be, there might be extended circumstances, and it might just be a matter of time till you find out what happened. He would have reached out. I firmly believe that people will reach out some way, somehow. I mean, even the homeless, like we notice when the homeless in our neighborhood aren't here. So if someone came and asked me, we notice, So, yeah, it's, I don't know what I'd do if like one of my kids was missing and I didn't know where they were. It's still an open it's still an open case. Yeah, you'll have to print here what case it is. What's the first and last name? I'm sorry, I couldn't see it. Yeah, it was very heartbreaking to see my beautiful Keithy on the ground. Really heartbreaking. He had such a pretty face, and his face, instantly though, his body, even Paige noticed it. She said, why is he so flat? And I said, because his soul is gone. Took the life right out of the body, just flat. So at least I got him for a second. I wasn't the best mother though, but I did get him for a second. We're not perfect here. We're not perfect here. Yeah, Keith was so pretty. He was really pretty when I looked at him. Very pretty. I really liked seeing his little face. It reminded me, I wanted his face, and I know he's a soul, not a body, but I wanted his, little human body that I love to come back. But he didn't come back. Yeah, so that was hard. Yeah, we try to be good, but sometimes we get caught in wars in marriages and we fight the whole marriage and the kids get left out. So it's terrible. And there's all kinds of drugs and alcohol. Yeah, that's Keithy right there. Both are pictures of Keith. Me and Keith, and Bobby painted that, and a Canadian artist painted that. That's Bobby's painting of Keith from his memorial card that she sent to me, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, you beat yourself up after your kids die because the second, and Jackie knows what I'm talking about. The second when they died that you did a whole bunch of fuckery, but you're a mother and you're like, I'm going to, do this. And you're trying to parent, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's just terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of my son dying, and I don't even know, why the fuck I fell into that karma, really. I kind of am aggravated on this planet because, yeah, Keithy did come to Bobby, and then she started knocking on my door, and that's actually how we found out a shit ton of information. So see, psychically, Bobby doesn't consider herself a psychic, but my son came to her, and that's exactly what happened. She started to get information, and that's true. Yeah, that it does haunt you. Oh, my son was loved. Yeah, no, he was loved. Yeah, he was loved. I was a stalker. He was loved. He was so loved. Yeah, my Keithy was so loved, and I stalked the shit out of him. I took pictures of him every which way, every which way I could. Anytime I could find that boy, anytime I could find him. Yeah, well, don't imagine it. You don't want to. It can happen at any time. Yeah, Bobby on here. Look up there for Bobby. See Bobby, and that's who painted his picture anyway. Keith was, I mean, he came to Kenna, he came to Jason, he came around. He was just dewy. Yeah, he was the best. That's Bobby. She said hi. Private investigator, Texas. Anyway, Keithy started coming to her, and by God, wasn't she right about the stuff she said about him? So psychics, and see, spirits will go to who they can get through to. So I love to be a mama. I love to be mama to Paigey and to Kenna, and to Lila, and to Mother, anybody that's a friend that I can find. I really do like to do that. So when my boys brought their little friends home, I loved it so much. I wanted to like feed them, and yeah, we are selfish. I was very selfish, and I'd be a much better mother now, but I can't have kids now. So it's a problem. Yeah, so you know how it goes. I'm sure you all know. It's difficult. Yeah, thank you so much. It's hard. Yeah, I know. Sometimes my mother was like that. She didn't tell me who my father was. Excuse me, right? Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult for anybody that's lost anybody, really. It's kind of difficult. Yeah. It's so difficult. Yeah, I like to do that. I like to take care of them. I wanted to be, my boys wouldn't accept it a lot. Maybe they were embarrassed of me or whatever, but they like, you know, when Keith graduated from 8th grade, I remember I wanted to throw, like, can I buy you pizza? Can I do this? And he kind of wanted to hang out with, you know, his family, right? He kind of family friends. He wanted to hang out with his friends. So it was difficult to get him alone. And, you know, he just wanted to be independent. He would have come back around, I'm sure, at one point, but I'm never going to know because, you know, it didn't happen. Yeah. Oh, I tough love them. Didn't work on Jason. I got to say, I met my match with that one. I met my match with that one. I met that. Yeah, you still have. Yeah, Lila, my rascal. I know. Keith really was nice to Lila, and that was so sweet. Little Uncle Keithy. You know, who's calling? Who's beeping? Okay, I'm getting beeped again. Yeah, Keithy, I love them too. I love everybody's children, actually. I really do love children. Really, that's the important thing, and they don't have a lot of respect. I mean, I'm not saying when I had Keith and Jason and, you know, all of that happened all at once, it wasn't difficult, because it was difficult, meaning it was difficult to raise them, you know. At that point, John was a lot better because he'd had experience, so it was pretty good. But, yeah, it was interesting. They do. Of course they do. They're choosing not to come in. Yeah, it's Elvis. Elvis is my dad. That's what I said in my head, but that would be impossible. Yeah, there you go. Right? What is that? Like, why refuse to? I don't know if my mother knew. I have a feeling if my mother's a little bit like Jason, probably she didn't know, you know? Like, she was a wandering guy spirit, my mother, with the men. Yeah, I miss my Keithy. I did Ancestry. That doesn't help me because I don't understand how to do it. I know my female, I mean, I know my mom's cousins on my mom's side, but I don't know how all the cousins, you know, how it works, really. So that's what I don't know. All right, you guys. Look, I'm like, oh, I'm getting beeped again. My mind, I'm like, crash. It's time for me to crawl back. I've done all of those, but I don't know how to really look it up. Yeah, let's see. I just bought my son running shoes yesterday. Oh, good. Yeah, I would tell Keith with his long legs, I'm like, you got to put this in, you got to put that in, you got to caffeine crash. Yeah, it's probably sugar crash. Too. No, I ate a baked potato, that's sugar. I did. I'm going to admit it. I ate it. Okay, you guys, have a good night. Have a great night. And I will imagine, mirror, and I don't even know what you just said there. I'm like, it's time to crawl back into my bed. It really is. Okay, bye, you guys. Have a good night. Have a good night. Mwah. I love you all. I love you all. Yeah. And Cindy, just go to your sister-in-law and do the best you can do. Everybody has to deal with some shit. No one gets off this planet scot-free. So go. And just whisper in her ear that you love her and she can go. Okay. Bye, you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.